State's Governor Kathy Hochul warned drivers to stay off the roads because of possible whiteout conditions. America's listening to Fox News.
You and your phone have been through a lot this past year. It's been your lifeline to the world. And now some big wireless company is telling you got to buy a new phone from them and sign their contract? They don't control you. With TracFone Wireless, you can keep the phone, number, and network you already have. Already got a 5G phone? Keep that too. Because TracFone runs on America's best networks now with 5G nationwide. Plus, we've got unlimited talk and text smartphone plans starting at just $20. TracFone Wireless. Now you're in control. 5G nationwide access requires a 5G capable device. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary.
Hi, I'm Flo from Progressive. Being a baseball fanatic like me can be stressful. It's not all sports points and touchdowns. So Progressive is going to help you take your mind off your team for a moment. Instead of thinking about how they missed that goal point score, think about the Name Your Price tool from Progressive letting you choose coverage options based on your budget, unlike your team that missed the end zone net area. Well, anyway, hope this distraction about Progressive's Name Your Price tool was helpful. It sure kept me from thinking about all those penalty balls. Yay, sports!
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Your WPKY Weather Edge Weather Center forecast is brought to you by Bella Marie Boutique.
Sunny skies and a high of 34 this afternoon and a brisk south-southwest wind that could be 10 miles an hour. Then tonight, mostly clear with a low around 24 and that south wind remaining. Sunday, sunny with a high near 45 and a west-southwest wind that moves to the northwest in the afternoon. Could be 10 to 15 miles an hour. And then Sunday night, partly cloudy with a low around 24. Monday, a beautiful start to next week. Mostly sunny skies and a high of 51. And then Monday night, partly cloudy with a low around 37. But back to this afternoon, sunny skies and 34. Take a coat if you're going to be out.
This is Alan Watts with Your Ag Edge, inviting you to join me Monday through Friday at 5:30 a.m. for the WPKY Morning Ag Report. We check in daily with Caldwell County Agriculture Extension Agent Shane Bogle. Get the latest from fellow farm broadcaster Max Armstrong. Take a look at the latest livestock market reports. Hear the latest edition of Traveling to Bluegrass and check the opening grain market with Hopkins Elevator's Ben Westerfield. That's the Morning Ag Report from Your Ag Edge Network on 103.3 FM and 1580 AM WPKY.
It's getting close to broadcast time. Caldwell Sports will soon be on the air here on 1580 103.3 WPKY. The broadcast will also be worldwide at WPKYonline.com. Caldwell Sports is coming up. Time to head live to the gym for a preview of tonight's action with the WPKY Sports Crew on 1580 103.3 WPKY. The WPKY Caldwell County pregame show is on the air. 1580 103.3 WPKY.
And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Cab. This afternoon we have boys high school basketball as the Caldwell County Tigers host the Webster County Trojans. We'll start breaking this one down on the Athletic Center pregame show next on your home for Tiger basketball, 1580 103.3 WPKY.
Penny Royal Hospice is offering a free service to those who may not yet be ready for hospice care. Hospice Executive Director Kelly Martin explains.
And transitions is for those folks that are not quite hospice appropriate or not ready for hospice just because they're not ready to just embrace the fact that terminal illness has come and life is limited. So we have a bridge for people who are not there yet, who may still be receiving different types of treatments, who may have a chronic illness that just won't go away, but it's frustrating and they're trying to navigate the healthcare system.
Transitions is a free, non-medical, professionally managed program providing services to individuals and families coping with a chronic or terminal diagnosis. Transitions offers emotional support as well as case management for clients and caregivers alike. Find out what Transitions can do for you. Contact Penny Royal Hospice through Facebook or learn more at pennyroyalhospice.com.
Your local McDonald's wants you to know that they're ready to serve you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner in the drive-thru. They're offering curbside pickup service as well. To avoid the wait in the drive-thru, you can download the McDonald's app and try curbside pickup. They appreciate your patience and understanding during this time. We're all having to adjust. It's temporary, but in the meantime, enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at your local McDonald's.
Get into shape and feel good at Trilogy Performance Sports. Trilogy offers a wide range of family-friendly classes as well as personal training, yoga, gymnastics, sports training, cardio, and weightlifting, Trilogy has something for everyone. Trilogy now offers an app with online workouts, live classes, nutrition tracking, and more. Search Trilogy Performance Sports in your app store. Use sign-up code 1824. For app info and more, follow them on Facebook.
December 10th impacted our community in a way that we will never forget. Much was lost that night, some of which can never be replaced. In the days since, we have witnessed something that can never be taken away. The pride of our community, the resiliency of our people, and their resolve to rebuild. The road to recovery has begun, and Farmers Bank wants to do our part to help those impacted by the storm. Let us walk you through the process with our Rebuild Construction Loan Special. Call us or apply online to get started. This is Jeff McDaniels, Farmers Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
National championship trophy is coming home to Kentucky.
Your Kentucky Wildcats are on the road to number 9.
That is Kentucky basketball.
Hear every second of the action. Right here.
Today, hear all of the action as the UK battles Kansas. Airtime 3:30 on WKDZRadio.com and
106.5 WKDZ.
Proud supporter of Tiger Sports, Big John's Barbecue says, "Go Tigers."
And welcome back to the Cab as we get underway here on the Athletic Center pregame show. The Athletic Center is your one-stop shop for all of your sports needs. Whatever the sport, the Athletic Center has you covered from head to toe. They are a proud sponsor of Caldwell County Athletics, and they wish both the Tigers and Lady Tigers fantastic seasons. And Bob, Caldwell County Tigers are having a fantastic season. Dennis Stevens and Bob Hayes here with you courtside. John Miller, Bryce Thompson in the truck with the controls this afternoon. And Caldwell County winners of 9 of their last 10 come in this afternoon at 15-4.
It's been a great season thus far for the Tigers, and Webster comes into this game having lost last night to Madisonville North Hopkins. They come in with a record of 9-12. So, and I think that loss maybe was by 10, 11, or 12 points, Dennis, as I saw this morning in the paper. But, Webster County, you can always count on them being a tough basketball school. We seem to not play well against them over the last few seasons.
They've always brought in a very physical team anytime they've come in, and I expect today to be no different. We watched the JV game. They got the better of our JVers this afternoon by a pretty wide margin. So Caldwell County's going to have to come out and play. They are on a pretty good roll, though, Bob. They won a big one last night against Hopkins Central in good fashion here at homecoming night. So the boys are playing well, but I think one of the things that we have to mention this afternoon, and we'll go ahead and do the injury report, which is brought to you by Caldwell Medical Center. Caldwell Medical Associates Orthopedic Clinic is your one-stop shop for orthopedic care to get you back out on the field or on the court. Their skilled team of providers have all the experience and knowledge you need to treat and diagnose a wide range of orthopedic services.
And the injury report, Dennis, as we know that last night, late in the game, Colin Whittington came down on his ankle, rolled it, and he's out today with a sprained ankle. I would say he's day-to-day, but I wouldn't look for him to be in the lineup Monday either at Madisonville.
Now, I had a chance to talk to him before the game this afternoon during the JV game. He said he's out for the next couple of games, and then after that, just day-to-day, but unless something major were to get better over the weekend, he's not going to be in the lineup on Monday. But we were talking, and the great thing about him being able to come back maybe later, Caldwell County plays Madisonville twice next week. These boys play on Monday night and again, I think, on Friday night. The Friday night game is actually the tiebreaker. So if Caldwell were to lose on Monday night and win on Friday, they will still be the district champions and will play Dawson in the first round of the district tournament. So a lot on the line next week. You want to come in and play well in both games, and I don't look for the Tigers to drop a whole lot. Colin is a big part of that team, but this team has been a team full of role players and next man up all season long, and I think you can look at last night's game as a prime example. You had the second leading scorer last night against a very good Hopkins Central team, being D-Man Thompson, who came into that game averaging 4 points a game, ends up with 20, and was our player of the game last night.
We're deep, Dennis, as you just pointed out. Yes, obviously we'll miss Colin, But in the other way of looking at that, we've got kids that can come in and play and still play at a high level. And as far as the money decision on that, I would make that right now. He won't play simply because of the fact we've got Madisonville next Friday with everything riding on how that game turns out.
Just about 9.5 minutes before we tip this one off, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll start looking at some of the Tigers to watch and give you the update on the scoring average of Jabrion Spikes as he is leading the region in scoring this year. We'll talk more about him and some other Tigers when the Athletic Center pregame show continues after this.
Are you ready for a new adventure? Christian Care Communities. It's much more than a safe group of buildings for adults age 62 and older. It's about fellowship with others. At Christian Care Communities, our people are our most precious resource.
The people are so nice, and I've never had any trouble with my good old officials here either. When you come here, oh my goodness, you're just pampered. You don't have to get out and do any garden work.
We've made a lot of new friends and get to talk to them and see what's going on with them. So we really enjoy it. Have no regrets whatsoever. When you walk into your front door, your back door, when you move in, you've picked out everything that goes in the inside. Everything is new.
We are about exceeding expectations. Find us on Facebook at Christian Care Communities Hopkinsville and at ChristianCareCommunities.org.
You and your phone have been through a lot this past year. It's been your lifeline to the world. And now some big wireless company is telling you got to buy a new phone from them and sign their contract? They don't control you. With TracFone Wireless, you can keep the phone, number, and network you already have. Already got a 5G phone? Keep that too. Because TracFone runs on America's best networks now with 5G nationwide. Plus, we've got unlimited talk and text smartphone plans starting at just $20. TracFone Wireless. Now you're in control. 5G nationwide access requires a 5G capable device. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary.
Hi, I'm Flo from Progressive. Being a baseball fanatic like me can be stressful. It's not all sports points and touchdowns. So Progressive is going to help you take your mind off your team for a moment. Instead of thinking about how they missed that goal point score, think about the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, letting you choose coverage options based on your budget, unlike your team that missed the end zone net area. Well, anyway, hope this distraction about Progressive's Name Your Price tool was helpful. It sure kept me from thinking about all those penalty balls. Yay, sports!
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Are you struggling to afford health care medications? Let Health First help you. Whether you are insured, uninsured, or underinsured, you will still be cared for at Health First Community Health Center. We offer financial and prescription assistance to all those that qualify, which is based on income and household size. Contact our office at 1-877-667-7017 for more information, or visit our website, healthfirstchc.net. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. At Health First, your health is our first concern.
With YourSportsEdge.com, you get more coverage of your favorite teams, athletes, and sports.
Lets me know the student as a whole person.
With no page limits or subscription fees ever.
It means exposure for the local high school athlete.
A new look and a new feel, no matter where you are.
Even if I'm out of town, I have it on my phone.
It's always available right at your fingertips.
Round-the-clock coverage of local athletes.
High school sports coverage the way it's supposed to be.
I love what they did with the website.
Download the free app now. YourSportsEdge.com.
Raider Auction Company is excited to cheer on all the Tiger athletes this season. Go Tigers from Raider Auction Company.
Continuing on with the Athletic Center pregame show this afternoon. The Athletic Center, your one-stop shop for all of your sports needs. It's the Caldwell County Tigers, Webster County Trojans here from the cab. Dennis Stevens and Bob Hayes here courtside with you this afternoon. And Bob, we talked a little bit about Colin being out of the lineup. Caldwell County, though, has, in my opinion, the best player in the second region, one of the top players in the state, Jabrion Spikes, averaging 31 points a game and 11 rebounds coming into this afternoon's matchup with Webster County. He gets a quiet 30, if you will. He's right around that average, had 29, I think, last night in the win over Hopkins Central, but he does so much more than score. He distributes the ball well, rebounds also awfully well with 11 a game coming into that average, so averaging a double-double. The kid can just about do it all on the court. And not a big kid, but he has gotten much stronger over the course of the summer, and it's really starting to show up now, especially in that rebound department.
He is a very all-around talented basketball player, Dennis, and you're right. He gets his points very silently. Like you look up, and he's got 25-26, and last night we knew he had at least 4 assists, maybe more. We don't chart that. So he's an all-around team player. He's not out for just Jabrion, and I think that's the glue that keeps this team together, because they play well with each other, and they're always looking to give their teammate who would probably have a better look the ball to see what they could do with it, and just having Blake Bybrett back, even though we don't have Colin today, they give him a chance to get some additional rust off of his game, if you will.
Coming into today, only 2 Tigers in double figures on the season. Xavier Bumpus, the other. Bumpus with a lot of confidence lately with that jump shot.
He's not only shooting from outside, but he's tough inside when he gets the going toward the basket. He's hard to defend because he's left-handed a lot. He favors no one side over the other. Good jumping ability, and he'll work you hard if you back off of him.
After that, you never know which Tiger is going to be the one to step up on any given night. It could be Colin Whittington dropping in 15 or 20. It could be Carter in the 15 range, or any number of players. Last night, D-Man Thompson came in off the bench and put in 20 points.
And that's the D-Man is an outstanding physical ball player. And last night, Hopkins Central had a physical inside player, Amari Hall, who early on we started Elijah Shaheen to kind of negate him, but he got into quick foul trouble in the early part of the first quarter. D-Man comes in, and just his strength means that we open the middle up and we bring Jabrion outside, and it brought their middleman outside, and then when Jabrion got the ball outside and got a screen, he was off to the basket, and they couldn't defend him when he would get inside. So the key was getting their big man from being camped out under the basket.
Just about 2.5 minutes before we tip this one off. Around this time, every game time, we have the prayer for the game. We'll do that now. Holy God, thank you for another night at the gym. We ask that you protect each student that steps on the court, and we also ask that you bless the efforts of each student in ways they never thought possible.
And further, Lord, we ask you to give comfort to those people suffering from COVID, also comfort to the families who have lost loved ones due to that disease. Also give comfort to the victims of the recent tornado. Comfort to those victims, those families who lost victims in that tragedy. We ask you to give courage and sportsmanship to the players, patience and understanding to the coaches, wisdom and knowledge to the game officials, and lastly, peace to us all. We ask these things in your precious name. Amen.
Amen. Both teams on the court warming up. We're just about 1:45 from tipping this one off, as the Tigers look to run that record to 16-4. 16 wins in the first 20 games would be pretty impressive, Bob, but a big obstacle stands in the way in Webster County this afternoon. We've got to play some physical ball and rebound the ball well in this one.
Absolutely, and just to point out a couple things here, Dennis, with Jabrion's 29 points last night, he still sits 15th on the all-time Tiger scoring list, but he only needs 9 points to pass Casey Newsom and 15 points to pass Donnie Wood, moving into 13th place on the list, and I don't have that list any higher up than that. So I would say he's a sure thing to move into 13th place today.
I would say if I had $1 to put down on it, I would easily put that one down. I want to remind you this afternoon's tip-off is going to be brought to you by Travis Construction and Concrete for all of your construction and concrete needs, as well as driveways, porches, foundations, basement walls, decorative concrete, remodels, and much more. Here's to building a successful year from Travis Construction and Concrete. And just about 30 seconds before we tip this one off, we got time to talk about some of our favorite folks that sponsor the quarters for us each game.
Absolutely. First quarter sponsored today by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, located next to the bowling alley in Princeton. Beautiful furniture. Stop in and see Pam. Several things in that store. It's January, February sales usually take place in those 2 months. So tell Pam that you heard it on the radio. Bob and Dennis sent them out there to look and see what's available. Cozy Living, everything a home should be.
Time now for this afternoon's national anthem and then the starting lineups. National anthem finishing up here at the Cab. Time now for the starting lineups, and for that I'll turn it over to Bob Hayes.
Thank you, Dennis. And for Webster County, coming out first is number 1, Aaron Harmon. Number 12 is Marcus Austin.
Get on your feet, Tiger fans.
Number 4 is Deshaun Murphy. Number 22 is Malachi Orcutt. And 0 is Trevor Baker. First out for the Tigers, Jabrion Spikes, followed by Carter Whittington, followed by Dewey Riley, followed by Blake Vivrette, who gets the start today for Colin Whittington, and also Xavier Bumpus. And the officials are same officials that refereed the JV game is in position. The jump circle for the call, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Officials getting ready to put the ball in play, controlled by Caldwell County. Spikes comes down with it at midcourt. We didn't get a chance to mention in the pregame they were a little bit ahead of schedule, but the leading scorer for Webster County is going to be number 23, Braden Nelson, averaging 16 points a game. Inside underneath, shot missed by Riley. Rebound comes down to Trevor Baker. Baker, the point guard, he'll bring it up the court. Caldwell County is going to start out man-to-man. It's Murphy driving in the lane, shot up, little runner, no good. Riley with the rebound underneath. And Spikes quickly back up for Caldwell County. Spikes, free throw line jumper is good. And Caldwell County out in front 2-0. Webster County in the all-black uniforms with the gold and red trim. Caldwell County in the home white. It is Nelson back out to Murphy. Murphy to Baker. Baker stands at the logo, guarded by Vivrette. Over to Harmon, back over to Baker. 3 on the way, in and out, no good. Ball loose on the floor, picked up by Webster County. And a jump ball called as Marcus Austin had it. Tied up by Riley, and it's going to be possession arrow in favor of Webster County. Webster to put it in play. Caldwell County man-to-man defensively on the inbound. Harmon drives, kicks it out to Murphy. Murphy dribbling against Whittington. Hands off to Baker. Into the corner it goes to Austin. Back out. It's going to be Nelson for 3. No good. And Riley with another rebound. Caldwell quickly back up. Carter Whittington off the glass. No good. Riley with the offensive board has it knocked away underneath, but out of bounds on Webster County.
Two pretty wide open shots so far that haven't gone down for the Tigers, Dennis.
Caldwell County getting good rebounding out of Dewey Riley early in this one. Just about a minute and a half gone by. 2-0 Caldwell County. That one goes through the hands of Viverette. I think Blake wanted to pass that one before he actually caught it.
Maybe we shouldn't have designed that football play for him.
No, we got to stick with the kid. I think it's going to be a good one. Signed with Kentucky Wesleyan, if I'm not mistaken,
Yes.
to kick. Jumper inside the three-point line, no good. Spikes with the rebound for Caldwell County. Jabrion looks to drive, opens up on that left side, spin move in the lane, shot up, muscles it in. Jabrion spikes. Gives Caldwell County a 4-0 lead, just under 6 minutes to play in the first quarter.
I think the officials swallowed their whistles on that play by Jay Breon.
Number 1 with the basketball is Aaron Harmon. Harmon averaging double figures too as he puts in a 3. Harmon averaging 11 a game for Webster County. The 3 cuts the lead to 1, 4-3. Caldwell County with the basketball and the 1-point lead. 5.5 to go in the first quarter. It is Xavier Bumpus. Hand off to Blake Viverette. Little weave out front, ends up into the hands of Spikes. Spikes looks to drive. Reach-in foul is going to be called out front on Trevor Baker. Caldwell County will inbound on the baseline. Again, no Colin Whittington this afternoon. Injured his ankle, sprained his ankle last night in the win over Hopkins Central. So he's going to be out at least a couple of games. Viverette out to Bumpus. Set up for the 3, no good. It's Riley with the rebound. He's going to be tied up from behind by number 1, Aaron Harmon, but the possession arrow stays with the Tigers. Carter Whittington gets the lob out to Bumpus. Bumpus to Spikes. Spikes guarded closely by Nelson. Over to Bumpus, open 3, left side, off the side of the rim, no good. Nelson back the other way for Webster County. Top of the key, 3, no good. Tip back up and no good. That was Harmon with the miss. Injured player, I think another player has rolled their ankle, Bob, for Webster County. It looks like number 12, Marcus Austin. We'll check as the trainer goes out to meet him, still sitting on the baseline. Coach K pulls his players back over. I think they're going to be able to get him up.
And that's the thing that when it comes in cycles. People jumping up and then landing down on somebody else's ankle, causing them to roll their foot. And obviously, I think that's what happened here.
And Bob, something I've never understood is why every basketball player doesn't wear high tops.
Well, I
we
think
hope the kid's ankle is good, but
could bring back the Converse brand again, Dennis.
Yeah, you gotta wear the high tops if you're on the court. Just talking old school like you and I would, but we hope he is okay. But had to get carried off the court, and in some obvious pain there on the end of the bench. That was number 12, Marcus Austin. Ball back in play as Spikes has it. Top of the key. Over to Bumpus, into the corner. Viverette, quick lob inside to Riley. Back out to Bumpus. Bumpus from the elbow, shot up and good. Xavier Bumpus, little mid-range jumper, and Caldwell County out in front 6-3. It is Harmon over to Baker. Deshaun Murphy back into the ball game for Webster County. He's one of their 3 players that average double figures. Murphy, 13 a game. He has the basketball now, working on Carter Whittington. Over to Harmon. Harmon pulls up free throw line. Good defense by Riley. Murphy tries to drive, cut off. Over to Baker to Harmon. An open 3, top of the key, no good. And Dewey Riley with yet another rebound. Spikes takes the pass, dribbles in, misses a shot, back up and in, and one. Spikes has just such a quick jump. Bobby missed the shot, but was already back in the air when that one fell off the rim. Was able to get that rebound and put it back up and in.
In better position to shoot that shot than he was the first shot that he took.
Madisonville Community College timeout on the court, and we will keep it right here. It's a 30-second timeout, and we will tell you about our friends that have joined our broadcast this season. Madisonville Community College They are much more than buildings and programs. They are a community where students find confidence, collaboration, compassion, and success. Let them help you to build a better life. And Bob, we always at graduation time, you hand out some scholarships each graduation night, and we always have a lot of kids from Caldwell County that enter into the classes at Madisonville Community College.
These community colleges, Paducah, Hopkinsville, Madisonville, Owensboro, they're so important where you don't have to go to a major location and spend a lot of money, and the quality is there with the junior college circuit, and it's a great thing.
Absolutely. Spikes at the line trying to convert the three-point play. That one off the front of the rim, no good. But Jabrion will get a tip ball back at the free throw line. Tries a long three, no good. Rebound Nelson. Nelson wants to run. 2 Tigers back. Going to be tough on him. Drives in, stopped at the lane, missed the shot from inside. And it's Bumpus with the rebound. Caldwell County quickly back down the court. Jabrion wanted to drive baseline, cut off by Baker, but Baker fouled him on the way. I think that's, they're going to give it on, did they say 15? 15 is Noah Duncan. Out to Spikes on the inbounds. Spikes, 8-footer off the front of the rim, gets the rebound, back up, no good. Nelson had the rebound. He's going to be fouled instead of the jump ball called. The foul is going to go on Carter Whittington. So Webster will bring it up the court with 3:16 left to play here in the first quarter. 8-3 Tigers early in this one. Viverette will pick up Baker. Viverette in for Colin Whittington today. Over to Harmon. Harmon drives, off balance shot in the lane, no good. Rebound Spikes. Spikes thought about going up court to Viverette, instead pulls it down, brings it down himself. Kicks it over to Bumpus, now into the corner. Viverette, 3, no good. Murphy with the rebound. Webster looking to run. Murphy into the lane. A backward shot put up and got bailed out on the foul call. He was cut off well going to the goal, Bob. Turned around backwards, tried to lay it in backwards with the foul on Caldwell County.
And it's on it's on Xavier Bumpus, his first.
Puts Murphy at the free throw line. No good on the first. 2:45 left in the quarter. Into the game for Webster County is going to be Evan Mikalik.
Or Mikalik. I don't know how we pronounce that.
Second free throw is good. 8-4. Caldwell County with the lead and the basketball. Carter Whittington at the point. Webster County is going to go 3-2. D-man Thompson checks in, puts up a 3, no good. Rebound Webster County in the corner. Ball tipped at half court. Viverette had a hand on it, knocks it out of bounds. It'll be side out at midcourt for Webster County. Harmon with the basketball. Comes across half court. He'll be picked up by Thompson. Lob into Murphy. Murphy feeds it down low, and that may be the second foul on Xavier Bumpus.
It is the second foul on Xavier. Team third. Isaiah Joyner in, replacing Xavier Bumpus.
Webster County to put it in play along the baseline. They get it in to Duncan, over to Murphy. Murphy looking to drive into the lane. Has it blocked at the rim by Joyner on a nice block. Out of bounds, it goes off of Webster County. And the Tigers will bring it the length of the court. Big block there by Isaiah Joyner. Kid's got some springs.
Got off the floor really well.
Joyner into the corner to Viverette. Lob in to Spikes. Spikes double teamed underneath, still puts it up, no good. Gets his own rebound. Back up off the board. Farmers Bank shot. Jabrion Spikes, 10-4, Caldwell County.
Jabrion has 6 rebounds, and I bet 4 of those are offensive.
3 from the corner is good. We'll call it Mikalik. Evan Mikalik makes it 10-7 Caldwell County. Just a minute and a half left in the first quarter. Driving, Carter Whittington, scoop shot up and in.
His trademark.
Whittington's the best I think I've ever seen at such a low, underhanded shot that gets up, finds enough spin to crawl in off the glass and in. Murphy with the basketball over to Michalik. Down to Harmon. Harmon pulls up in the lane, into the corner, back out to Murphy. Murphy wanted to do the three and then throws an air ball pass.
Ball just a little bit high.
If the door had been open, I think that may have gone out into the lobby.
Maybe even if that door had been open out into the
parking lot. It had some heat and some height on it. 48.8 seconds left. Into the ball game is Jack Englebright for the Tigers. Englebright goes to the corner. As the ball whips it back out to Carter Whittington. Whittington sees some clearance in the lane. Blocking foul called as Whittington puts it up off the glass and in. And the foul is going to be on Noah Duncan. 2 fouls on Duncan here in the first quarter. And it's 14-7. Goodwin Insurance free throw coming up for Carter Whittington. This one rolls and stays in.
Carter with the last 5 points for the Tigers here in the first quarter.
Lead up to 8, 15-7. Under half a minute to play in the first quarter. It's Baker dribbling around. Caldwell went for the steal, but unable to get it. Driving baseline, kick out, back out to Baker. Good recovery defense by Caldwell County. Baker off a screen, ball loose on the floor. Whittington picks it up, goes to the hole, hangs up, no good. Spikes with the rebound, up and in. Count it. Side official says it's good. At the end of one, Tigers by 10, 17-7. Back after this.
At Caldwell Medical Center, our transitional care patients receive the same care as they would in a skilled nursing facility, including physical, occupational, respiratory, speech therapies, and more. Every situation is unique. We help our patients reach their personal goals for independent living, all delivered with the care and compassion our patients deserve. Right here, close to home. For more information, visit caldwellmedical.com.
This is Alan Watts with Your Ag Edge, inviting you to join me Monday through Friday at 5:30 a.m. for the WPKY Morning Ag Report. We check in daily with Caldwell County Agriculture Extension Agent Shane Bogle. Get the latest from fellow farm broadcaster Max Armstrong. Take a look at the latest livestock market reports. Hear the latest edition of Traveling to Bluegrass and check the opening grain market with Hopkins Elevator's Ben Westerfield. That's the Morning Ag Report from Your Ag Edge Network on 103.3 FM and 1580 AM WPKY.
Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress wishes all the Tiger athletes good luck this season. Go Tigers. Give it your all from Herb Hayes Furniture.
We're back here for the second quarter. Caldwell County up by 10 points here. Second quarter brought to us by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique. Inbounding the ball is Webster County. Coming into front court for the call, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. It's Murphy with the basketball. Hands off to Nelson. Over to Noah. No good on the shot. Englebright had the rebound, bumped from behind, pushed out of bounds, but they're going to say it was a clean hit and gives the ball to Webster County. So Nelson will put it in play. Gets it to Harmon. Harmon out to Murphy. Murphy drives, and it's going to be Caldwell County with the foul. Isaiah Joyner is going to get whistled for the personal.
On the floor, I would presume. Yes.
Nelson to put it in play again. Lob out to Harmon. Harmon, free throw line, gives up the shot. Over to Murphy. Back out to Baker. Caldwell County with really great defensive position so far in this first half. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Joyner. Isaiah Joyner brings it up. He's going to pull it up. Ball now knocked loose on the floor. Still loose. Battle going on. Tie up at the free throw line. Possession arrow will give it back to Webster County.
Third turnover here for the Tigers in the first half. Maybe not.
Well, when it happened, the possession arrow was
Did
going
they call
to
a foul?
Webster.
I noticed there's 14 fouls.
It's Spikes with the basketball. I think it was a possession arrow mistake, Bob. At first, it was pointed towards Webster. Then they moved it back to Caldwell. Webster County on the outlet. It's Baker for the layup. 17-9, just underway here in the second quarter. Joyner with the basketball over to Englebright. Englebright trying to feed Spikes on the right side, and a reach-in foul is called on number 10. That's Jarvis Starks-Scott. Joyner's going to come out, and Carter Whittington back in for Caldwell County. And it comes to Spikes. Spikes double teamed in the corner, back out to Englebright. His pass knocked away. He retrieves it, goes back into the lane, dump off to D-man Thompson. Thompson strong off the glass, no good. But he'll go to the free throw line. D-man Thompson will step up for a couple of Goodwin Insurance free throws. Goodwin Insurance, your locally owned independent insurance agency capable of handling all of your insurance needs. First one goes in. And he'll get the second. 6:46 left in the first half. Second free throw, good. 19-9, lead back at 10 for the Tigers. Baker across half court, picked up by Englebright, over to Nelson. Nelson, the leading scorer on the team, back to Baker. Caldwell County staying man-to-man, but really laying off the outside shots. It's Harmon driving, kicking it to the corner, right through the hands of Murphy.
2 turnovers for Webster County here in the first half.
Englebright will put it in play for the Tigers. Gets it in to Carter Whittington, and a foul from behind. That may be 3 on Trevor Baker. And it will also put Whittington at the line for a 1-and-1.
Only his second.
Only his second. I thought we had him down with 2 prior to that.
I've missed one somewhere. Dennis only have with 6 fouls against Webster.
I really thought that was 3 on Mr. Baker, but maybe not. Free throw up and no good, so he doesn't get the bonus. Nelson with the rebound for Webster County. Minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. 19-9 Caldwell County. Riley guarding the side, gets the rebound on the miss by Harmon. Finds Spikes. Spikes weaves his way into the lane, up and under, off the glass and in. It's a move he's really getting good at, Bob. Getting that player up in the air, then up and under, and takes it off the board with nice touch. 21-9 Caldwell County. 6 minutes to go in the half. Harmon with the basketball off a Murphy screen. They'll work it around to Nelson. Nelson back to Murphy. Underneath, blocked on the shot, but they're going to call a foul, and that'll send Marcus Austin to the line. Or excuse me, that's going to be Jarvis Starks-Scott.
Did they get Dewey? They got Dewey Riley on the foul.
His first. It was a 2-shot foul. Stark-Scott, free throw goes in. Awkward stance, looks almost sideways the way he pulls the right foot back. Stands at a very unique angle for his free throws. Second one up, off the rim and no good. Riley with another rebound. He's got to be getting close to 6 or 7 rebounds in the half.
He just got his 6th rebound.
Into the corner, D-man Thompson saw a break in the lane, goes up, off the glass, no good. Riley with a strong board, back up and in. Dewey Riley with the bucket, and Caldwell County's biggest lead of the afternoon at 23-10. Over to Harmon it comes. They'll whip it around to Nelson. Nelson to Murphy. Into the corner, back to Harmon. Harmon got his player up, instead goes low block to Murphy. Into the corner on the wraparound, good on the 3 is Evan Michalik.
His second 3 of the day, Dennis. We better find him next trip down the floor.
Lead back within 10. And I think they are going to call the charge on Carter Whittington. A little bit out of control. Tried to make the quick pass up to Spikes. Second on Whittington. And with his brother out with that ankle injury, we really don't need two guards not in the ball game. That's going to bring Xavier Bumpus off the bench. He'll check in at the next chance. In and out. Michalik rebounds to Spikes. Jabrion behind the back in the lane. Jump stop, 8-footer, good. 25-13. Caldwell County is led by as many as 13. Nelson will come across. Spikes will pick him up at midcourt. He drives off a Murphy screen. Switch out front to Whittington. Now it's back to Spikes on him. Three on the way, no good. Spikes up high for the rebound.
9 rebounds so far here for Jay Breon tonight.
Right wing, into the corner goes to Whittington. Whittington has it knocked away, retrieves it, goes back up. A lot of contact, no call. Nelson with the rebound for Webster County. Nelson drives, kicks it over to Harmon. Elbow jumper, no good. Whittington with the rebound. Outlet to Spikes. Spikes up and no good. Spikes almost had the rebound, instead rolls off to Whittington. No good on his shot. Now a tie up on the far side. Looked like a couple of players going for a fumble as the pile ends up as a tie up, and it will be possession arrow to Webster County. 3.5 to play here in the first half.
Turnover Tigers. That's 4 for the Tigers here in the first half.
Aaron Harmon at the point right now for Webster County. Picked up by Riley. Underneath, all alone, Nelson. Little confusion as Riley and Spikes didn't know who was going to stay with Harmon. They both stayed with Harmon, and that left Nelson wide open underneath. Murphy with the steal at half court, drives into the lane, no good. Nelson gets the rebound. Now the ball's loose on the floor. It's going to go off of D-Man Thompson. Little minute and a half stretch here where Caldwell County just seems a little bit out of sync. Communication not there. Still with a 10-point lead, and Webster County with the basketball. Webster's Harmon drives. That one's easily picked off by Xavier Bumpus. Bumpus goes in, has it blocked by Nelson. Comes up in the hands of Spikes. Jumper baseline, no good. Riley with a strong rebound again, goes back up, a lot of contact. They're going to say all ball. Coach K wondering where the foul was on that one. Referee underneath gave the impression that it was a block. Shot on the other end, no good. Bumpus with the board for Caldwell County. It's Spikes to the hole, up, no good, but he'll go to the line for a couple of Goodwin Insurance free throws. That foul is going to be on Stark Scott.
I guess it was a foul because he stayed on his feet. If he'd gone to the floor, they would have ignored any kind of contact.
Free throw up and good.
Jay Breon last night, really excellent from the free throw line, 11 of 12. So far today, 1 out of 2 from the stripe.
Spikes gets his second. This one, nothing but net, 27-15. 2:17 left in the first half. Caldwell County with a 12-point lead. They're going to stay man-to-man defensively. Little clear out for Nelson on the left side. Nelson off a screen. They'll work it around the far side. That is Michalik. No good. Another rebound for Dewey Riley.
Dewey now has 9 here in the first half.
Viverette's pass looking for Bumpus, knocked out of bounds on the side. Caldwell County will put it in play with Bumpus. Lob into Spikes. Spikes into the corner all alone. Xavier Bumpus had the open three, instead tried to go down low to Dewey Riley. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It stays Caldwell County basketball. Spikes to put it in play. Out to Viverette. Back down to Spikes on the right block, into the lane. 6-foot jumper, no good. Rebound Nelson for Webster County. Minute and a half to play in the half. Nelson up off the glass. Nobody stopped the ball. Nelson took it to the left hand, put it up off the glass and in. Lead back to 10. Lead's been between 10 and 13 for most of this quarter. It is Bumpus working off a screen, gets the ball to Thompson. Thompson takes it to the glass, shot up, no good. Riley up with the rebound, back up and in. Dewey Riley having a great half.
His 10th board and 4th point here in the first half.
Under a minute to go in the first half, 29-17, Tigers with the lead. Nelson into the corner, quick three on the way is good, and that is Noah Duncan. Caught that one, nobody on him. And it's back to a single-digit lead for Caldwell County, 29-20. Viverette on the left wing, over to Riley. Riley to Spikes. Spikes gets it over to Bumpus. Bumpus spin move, thought about the three. Back to Viverette. Viverette off a screen. Little pick and roll action going on. Ball's knocked loose. Webster somehow saved it inbounds. And the Trojans can come down for the last shot of the half with 10 seconds on the clock. Nelson, spin move all the way to the hole, no good. Foul underneath though, stops the clock with 4 seconds left. Foul is going to be on Blake Viverette, I do believe. His first, but a 2-shot foul will put Brandon Nelson at the line. Or Braden, excuse me. Free throw, good. Caldwell led by as many as 13. They could go into the locker room only leading by 7, depending on what Nelson does with his free throw. Second one up, off the front of the rim, short. Rebound Riley. He from half court grazes the net, but does not go in. So we'll go to the locker room with Caldwell County still in the lead. It's the Tigers 29 and the Trojans 21. We'll be back to start the halftime show brought to you by Travis Construction and Concrete next here on WPKY.
Penny Royal Hospice is offering a free service to those who may not yet be ready for hospice care. Hospice Executive Director Kelly Martin explains.
And transitions is for those folks that are not quite hospice appropriate or not ready for hospice just because they're not ready to just embrace the fact that terminal illness has come and life is limited. So we have a bridge for people who are not there yet, who may still be receiving different types of treatments, who may have a chronic illness that just won't go away, but it's frustrating and they're trying to navigate the healthcare system.
Transitions is a free, non-medical, professionally managed program providing services to individuals and families coping with a chronic or terminal diagnosis. Transitions offers emotional support as well as case management for clients and caregivers alike. Find out what Transitions can do for you. Contact Penny Royal Hospice through Facebook or learn more at pennyroyalhospice.com.
As with many aspects of our lives, how we bank is changing. First Southern National Bank provides flexible digital banking solutions so you can easily manage your financial life from your mobile device or computer. It's easy to pay bills, transfer money, deposit checks, view statements, budget and track spending, access real-time activity, and so much more. We also offer person-to-person payments and support a wide variety of digital wallets. Find out more by visiting fsmb.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Fortner Gas Company has been serving the propane needs of Western Kentucky for 70 years. You'll find offices in Princeton and Cadiz. They're your local and family-owned propane supplier. Browse their website to discover the many services and products available. You can shop in person or online, and they can answer any and all questions in person or on the phone. If they're already your propane supplier, they say thank you. If they're not, they would love to be. Fortner Gas Company, a family tradition of service since 1951.
KFC Princeton, offering their amazing fried chicken and all the fix-its. You can dine in or call your order for pickup inside or use their convenient drive-thru. Your local KFC is located on the Marion Road in Princeton. Whether you enjoy a quick lunch or take dinner home, or maybe take something to a friend in need, they're always ready to help. They're also looking for team members at KFC. Ask about becoming a member of their team. KFC on the Marion Road, where they appreciate your support and they are Princeton strong.
Chick-fil-A of Hopkinsville wants to salute the outstanding achievements of our area student athletes. Each week, a student athlete will be chosen based on academics, athletics, and achievements. Watch for the Chick-fil-A AAA Young Person of the Week at yoursportsedge.com. Academics, athletics, and achievements. The Chick-fil-A AAA Young Person of the Week at yoursportsedge.com.
Cozy Living Interior and Boutique, cheering on all Tiger athletes.
1580 103.3 WPKY Princeton.
Welcome in to the Travis Construction and Concrete halftime show. Travis Construction and Concrete for all of your construction and concrete needs, as well as driveways, porches, foundations, basement walls, decorative concrete, remodels, and much more. Good luck, Tigers and Lady Tigers. Here's to building a successful year from Travis Construction and Concrete. At the half, Caldwell County leads this one by 8, 29-21. Tigers led by as many as 13 in that first half. Big half on the boards by Dewey Riley, as he's already in double figures for that one. As Caldwell County looks to keep the winning going, winning 9 of their last 10 ball games. The only loss coming in that All-A Classic Regional Championship game against Lyon County. And Caldwell County playing some great basketball here this afternoon, taking on Webster County. They'll be on the road on Monday night in a makeup game with Madisonville. They'll play the Maroons twice next week, Monday and Friday night. And then a big doubleheader against Lyon County on Saturday night coming up next week. So a lot of action going on. Also, we'll have the girls against Dawson Springs coming up on Tuesday night. Time now for the stats in the first half, brought to you by Ackridge Farm Supply Ace Hardware, a fourth-generation family business. Ackridge has been providing high-quality goods and services to Western Kentucky farmers and homeowners since 1933. Now with stores in Fredonia and Eddyville to serve all of your needs. And for the stats of the first half, here's Bob Hayes.
Thank you, Dennis. Caldwell County led at the end of the first quarter play here today, 17-7. But in the second quarter, Webster County outscores the Tigers by 2, outscoring them 14-12. That 10-point lead now is down to 8 points here at halftime, with Caldwell County leading 29-21. For the Tigers in the first half, Jay Breon Spikes with 16 points. He has 7 field goals, 2 out of 3 from the charity stripe. We have 5 points for Carter Whittington on 2 two-pointers. 1 out of 2 from the charity stripe. 4 points from Dewey Riley on 2 two-point field goals. 2 points for D-Man Thompson on 2 out of 2 from the charity stripe. And 2 points for Xavier Bumpus on a first half field goal. Total of 29 points for the Tigers. Caldwell County with 6 turnovers here in the first half to only 3 to Webster County, which helped Webster County trim that lead, that 10-point lead at the end of one, trim it down to 8 at the end of the second quarter. For Webster County, led in the first half by Evan Michalik with 6 points on 2 threes. Next up is Braden Nelson on 2 two-point field goals, 1 out of 2 from the charity stripe. 3 points for Noah Duncan on a three-pointer. 3 points for Aaron Harmon on a three-pointer. 2 points for Trevor Baker on a two-pointer. 1 point each for Deshaun Murphy and Jarvis Starks Scott. 4 3-point field goals here for Webster County in the first half, keeping them in the game. Caldwell County with no threes here in the first half. Rebounding, as Dennis has pointed out, big for the Tigers here. Both Jay Breon Spikes and Dewey Riley have 10 each here at halftime. 2 rebounds for Xavier Bumpus, 1 for Isaiah Joyner, 1 for Carter Whittington, 1 for Jack Englebright, and 1 for D-Man Thompson. And looking at the what Jay Breon had to do, Dennis, he needed 15 points to pass Donnie Wood on the and move into 13th place on the all-time Caldwell County scoring list. He has done that here in the first half with 16 points. So Jay Breon keeps moving up in the all-time scoring list here for the Tigers. Tigers have just got to close out these three-point shooters from Webster County and get a little bit. Next up is Bob Williams, and he'll need 4 more today to move into 12th place. So could be a big day, and we'll bring you up to date at the end of the game on where we stand in that particular situation. But a little ball game going on here at halftime, 29-21. It hasn't been pretty. Caldwell County's missed 3 or 4 easy shots that they would normally make inside, and we just seem to be a little careless with the basketball after last night only having something in the neighborhood of 4 turnovers.
I think it was 4 turnovers last night.
Against much more pressure than we're seeing tonight.
I think anytime a team loses a starter out of the lineup, it takes them a little while to adjust. I think Caldwell County feels a little of those pains here this afternoon as Colin Whittington out today and probably at least Monday night. We'll see how it goes the rest of the coming week. Sprained an ankle last night against Hopkins Central. So you had Blake Viverette starting his spot. You've also seen several more minutes than maybe usual for Isaiah Joyner into the ball game this afternoon. So Caldwell County with a little turnover a problem, but still with a lead at times as high as 13 and 8 here at the half. You've also seen Jack Englebright get some minutes this afternoon. So trying to find a little combination that works as Coach K to fill in for Colin Whittington here for a little bit this afternoon.
In the game and not scoring for Caldwell County in the first half were Isaiah Joyner, Jack Englebright, and Blake Viverette. And a chance to remind us the third quarter is going to be brought to us by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique. Boutique clothes and accessories are in that store. Home decor, gifts, and registry. Stop in and see Pam. See what the latest is on sale at that store. Tell them Bob and Dennis sent you. Cozy Living, everything a home should be.
And we see Colin Whittington coming across the end of the court over here, Bob. The good thing is he's kind of putting some weight on that foot. Bad thing is he's on crutches, but still able to put just a little bit of weight on that ankle, and hopefully he'll return soon for the Tigers.
And like you say, Dennis, I don't think it merits, unless he just has a complete heel over the weekend, to risk Monday night putting him in that game.
Yeah, Monday night's big, but Friday night's bigger for Caldwell County in that quest for a district championship. That's going to wrap us up on the Travis Construction and Concrete halftime report as the players come back out now getting ready to start third quarter action.
And as the players make their way to center court, Caldwell County will be inbounding the ball. Caldwell County will be going right to left on your radio dial. And for the call here in the third quarter, my friend Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Same starting 5 for Caldwell County on the court. Whittington gets it to Spikes. Spikes turns at the elbow. Still with the basketball. Now dribbles in, kicks it into the corner. Whittington cut off on the baseline. Back to Spikes. Jay Brown's going to bring it back out, reset the offense. Just underway here in the third quarter. Spikes at midcourt to Viverette. Inside the lane, it was to Riley. Riley wanted to go corner, has it picked off, but Caldwell County steals right back at midcourt. Jay Brown Spikes gets a hand on the pass. Now Spikes, long 3 on the way, no good. Rebound comes down to Riley. And
I think the ball hit something, maybe one of the rib. I didn't see it hit anything, but that's what they're calling.
The cable is kind of vibrating a little bit, so apparently it did hit that. I couldn't tell that it grazed it either, but it will give the ball to Webster County. Underneath it goes Murphy. Murphy has it blocked by Spikes. Looked like a lot of ball on that one.
How can they call that?
Said, I can't do any better than that. It was a clean block coming up. Spikes laughing with the official out front. 2-shot foul, though, coming up for Deshaun Murphy.
Murphy's been to the line twice in the first half, made 1.
Only the first foul on Jabrion. Free throw is good. But Bob, quietly, a little less than a minute played here in the third quarter. Webster County clawing back into this ball game.
And you don't want the refs to affect the game, Dennis, but they did in that case.
Rebound comes down to Riley on the miss, 29-22. Just underway here in the third quarter. Spikes with the basketball, drives into the corner, wide open. Carter Whittington for three, no good. Rebound to Murphy. Webster County with numbers back. Murphy on the dribble, goes up, no good. Rebound to Riley. Riley gets it into the hands of Whittington. Whittington drives, shot up, high and no good, but a blocking foul called on Webster County. See if they get Harmon with the foul.
I think number 1 just picked up his first foul of the game.
So 2 Goodwin Insurance free throws coming up for Carter Whittington.
Carter been to the line twice, 1 out of 2, make it 2 out of 3 now.
First one good. Goodwin Insurance is your locally owned independent insurance agency capable of handling all of your insurance needs. Contact Goodwin Insurance for a free quote. Second free throw is good. 31-22. Tigers with the lead. Webster County comes up. Caldwell County is going to settle into a man-to-man defense. It is Spikes on Nelson over to Murphy. Murphy a little bit of a size advantage on Whittington. Back out to Nelson. Three is good. And it's 31-25, Bob, down to 6. Caldwell County has the ball in the front court. Xavier Bumpus with the basketball for Caldwell County. Hands off to Whittington, back to Bumpus. Bumpus sees a lane, drives, shot up, and a charge foul called on Xavier Bumpus.
Xavier just picked up his third.
Tough afternoon for Xavier Bumpus. That is 3 on the young man, 31-25, under 6 minutes to play in the third quarter. Nelson with the basketball right wing. Works it over to Duncan. Duncan to Baker. Baker into the corner to Murphy. Murphy, crossover move. Cut off by Whittington. Murphy's going to have to come back out at the wing on the left side. Runner, no good. Rebound to Dewey Riley. Gets it up to Spikes. Spikes loses the ball in the lane. And a foul called as Spikes came back up with the ball. I think that foul even surprised Coach K getting it called for us.
I'm shocked, Dennis.
Didn't look like a lot of contact, about as much as the one called on Jabrion on the other end. That's 3 fouls on Baker. Whittington gets it in to Viverette. Viverette brings it back out to Spikes. Spikes left side near midcourt. Webster came out for the double team. Spikes takes off to the rim, up, and a travel call.
What?
That was just a runner in the lane that happens, 15 times a game, Bob, in high school basketball? Absolutely not a travel. I don't know what that official saw. Maybe got the wrong pair of tennis shoes picked up. And a travel called on the other end, maybe to make up for that one.
Well, that definitely was a travel.
As Aaron Harmon gets called for steps. Really questionable couple of calls this quarter, and not just against Caldwell County. It's going to be Viverette to put it in play for the Tigers. Carter Whittington will bring it up. 3 minutes gone in the third quarter. Quick pass just led Spikes a hair too much because Spikes had an open route to the goal on that baseline. Turnover Caldwell County. Tigers lead this one 31-25, but had a 13-point lead early in that second quarter. Webster's chipped away at it to here. Murphy thought about a long 2. Gets it back out into the corner. Nelson, he'll try a 3. This one no good. Riley with another rebound.
Down 14 for the game.
Carter Whittington stops and starts, now puts it into the corner to Viverette. Viverette drives into the lane. Baby running hook. Blake Viverette. Pretty shot. 33-25 Tigers. It's Harmon over to Murphy to Nelson. Nelson drives, kicks out. Duncan for 3, good, top of the key. Noah Duncan with the bucket. Webster County chipping away, still 5-point lead now. They'll try to double team. Spikes in the quarter. He gets out of that. Kicks it over into the corner. Viverette for three. No good. Nelson chases down the long rebound for Webster County. Back up to Harmon. Left hand layup good as Caldwell County did not get back. And Bob, 10 points of that 13-point lead are gone as this one's a one-possession game as we come to 3.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Spikes into the corner to Viverette. And a technical foul called on Jabrion Spikes on the corner. Got bumped pretty hard at midcourt. May have said something in front of the bench. Coach K going back to the coach's box. And he's having a discussion with the official. And a warning on the coaching staff now and on the bench. Technical foul is going to be shot by Braden Nelson. Free throw up and good. Combination of Webster County playing some pretty good basketball right now, and the officials a little bit questionable. And they're going to bring administration out now, Bob, as this one starts to unravel a bit.
All because of some shoddy officiating.
They're pointing to the sideline as Coach McClung is going to be called into action here. And, Bob, these are calls that I don't think either coach really is saying that they're good calls.
I don't know why you can't holler at a guy who makes a bum call, Dennis. I mean,
you bought a ticket.
Absolutely.
But a sensitive officiating crew here this afternoon at the Cab as Webster's Nelson misses the second technical foul or free throw. So the crowd on the far side starts to get in this one a little bit. Lead down to 2 at this point, 33-31. And Webster with the basketball. They have a chance to tie or take the lead with this possession. Harmon with it over to Murphy to Nelson. Nelson tries to go underneath to Murphy. Tipped away by Jabrion Spikes. Out of bounds it goes to Webster County. And still some questions. Timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout on the floor. Madisonville Community College timeout back in 60 seconds.
As a community-owned enterprise, the Princeton Electric Plant Board provides services to the people in the Princeton area. One of the services they provide is to make sure the lights are on over our fields and courts for our Caldwell County Tigers. From everyone at the Princeton Electric Plant Board, good luck to all the Caldwell County Tigers and hopes for a safe season. And a big electric roar to their Tigers, Preston Burrell, Addie Vincent, and Lily Horde.
Chick-fil-A of Hopkinsville wants to salute the outstanding achievements of our area student athlete. Each week, a student athlete will be chosen based on academics, athletics, and achievements. Watch for the Chick-fil-A AAA Young Person of the Week at yoursportsedge.com. Academics, athletics, and achievements at Chick-fil-A AAA Young Person of the Week at yoursportsedge.com.
Fredonia Valley Bank says, go Tigers. Do your best this season and show that Tiger pride. Good luck from Fredonia Valley Bank.
Yeah, we're back here at the Cab. Caldwell County returning to the court. Webster County to inbound the ball under their basket for the call. Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Coach K had a long discussion during the entire timeout with two of the officials, including the one that called the technical foul on Jabrion Spikes just a couple of minutes ago. Down to 3 minutes left to play in the third. 2-point Tiger lead. Murphy, baseline, shot up and good, and the foul. Blake Viverette is going to be charged with the foul. Bob, you say it every game, if you're going to foul, make sure they don't make the shot.
Absolutely.
but just enough on that one across the wrist. Free throw up and in. And now it's Webster County by 1 point, 34-33. Just under 3 to go in the third quarter. Spikes with the basketball inbounds, gets it back to Whittington. Whittington drives, pulls up at the top of the key, over to Viverette. Viverette drives, gets it over to D-Man Thompson. Shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound Webster County. They'll get it into the hands of Aaron Harmon. Webster with the three, no good. Spikes high for the rebound. Jabrion brings it back himself, up with the glass, no good. And over the back's going to be called on number 23, Braden Nelson. Good block out. 34-33, Webster County. In it comes to Whittington. Back to Spikes. Spikes in the lane, goes up and in and one. Spikes did exactly what you teach as a coach. Went up, jumped into the defending player's chest. That way he was able to draw the contact, and you know he's strong enough to muscle it up through contact and put it in.
And that's 3 fouls on Braden Nelson.
Free throw is good. 3-point play. Jabrion Spikes. Coming into the ball game is going to be Xavier Bumpus. Spikes is going to come out and maybe cool the emotions just a little bit at this point. 2 minutes, 18 seconds left in the third. Tigers back up by 2. It's Nelson. Over to Murphy. Into the corner, Harmon. Close out on the three by Riley. Harmon pulls it back down, takes it to the lane. No good. Sells the foul underneath. And I'm not sure if this is on Viverette or who this one might be on, but I think it's on Viverette. And it is Blake's third. Caldwell County already a man down out front today with Colin Whittington out.
At least he didn't make the shot. And at the line is Deshaun. Is who?
It's Harmon. Aaron Harmon. Spikes back into the ball game, and Riley's going to go out. I think that was just a little conversation between Coach K and Jabrion Spikes to keep the composure and don't get tossed out of this game. Whatever happens, just play through it and play basketball. And Jabrion, one of the most coachable kids you'll ever run across. I'm sure he takes that to heart. Miss on the second free throw. Tigers still up by 1. Even 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Spikes to D-Man Thompson, off the glass and in. Good position by D-Man Thompson, sealed his defender off in the lane.
An assist from Jabrion on that pass. Nice pass, nice completion by D-Man.
3-point lead for the Tigers. Goes over to Nelson. Nelson fouled on the floor by Spikes.
Jabrion is second foul, team 5th, team 6th. Technical counted as 1.
It is Harmon out front, guarded by Bumpus. Harmon drives. Bumpus shot up, no good. They're going to call that one on the floor anyway. Bumpus trying to say he was hooked.
That's 4 on Xavier, and with the technical foul being levied against Jabrion, Jabrion now has 3 fouls.
And Webster County in the bonus, Bob, the last 128 of this quarter and the entire next quarter. They'll be at the line on every foul.
And Harmon has just been there and missed his last one.
That one does go. Webster back within 2. In a game it looked like Caldwell County had it in the basket early in that second quarter. This one up and good. 1-point ball game. Webster County's going to go back and set up man-to-man. Neither team played any zone to speak of so far. Spikes into the lane, shot up and no good. Spikes battling hard for the rebound, bounces out to Whittington. Whittington pulls up at the free throw line. He'll kick it back out to Viverette. In the corner, D-Man Thompson. Thompson up off the glass and in. Left-hand kiss off the glass, D-Man Thompson. Webster County back the other way as we go under a minute to play in the third. A very emotional and questionably called third quarter. Into the ball game, number 11, Luke Gerard for Webster County. Underneath, D-Man gets a hand on it, knocks that one out of bounds into the stands. Webster County side out with 37.7 seconds left. Caldwell County man-to-man defense for the Tigers. It is Isaiah Joyner into the ball game guarding Harmon. Looks like Webster may go for one. They hold it out. Now they're going to attack. Harmon into Nelson. Nelson guarded by Whittington. Caldwell makes Nelson go left hand. Back out to Murphy. Murphy with 12 seconds on the clock. Caldwell County looking to deny the pass to Nelson. Murphy has to spin, goes into the lane, out of control, and bailed out. Murphy lost his balance and ran into D-Man Thompson. And Thompson is going to get whistled for the foul. Take that back, Bob. They're going to put that one on. Wait a minute.
Ryan Hammond's not in there. It has to be D-Man.
It has to be D-Man. Free throw is no good.
Murphy has been to the line 6 times, made only 3, just
Bob,
missed his last.
People can go on and look at YouTube later on at the 4.8 second mark of the third quarter. Second free throw drops. You can see Webster County trip and go into Thompson. Heave at the buzzer, off the glass, no good. After 3 quarters of play, we've got a good one here at the Cab. It's Caldwell County 40, Webster County 38. Back after this.
Trice Hughes has been serving Western Kentucky for over 60 years. Their experienced sales force, ASE certified techs, and all the friendly folks at Trice Hughes have worked to become your family's exclusive automotive dealer. The home team that's kept our families safe on the road for generations. From work to play and everything in between, your home team has what you need. Stop by and drive the difference. Our home team, Trice Hughes, Highway 91 North in Princeton.
Why support local?
More of your money stays home. For every $100 spent at a locally owned business, $73 remains in the local economy. Compare that to the same $100 spent at a non-locally owned business, where only $43 remains in the local economy.
The Edge Media Group urges you to support local every chance you get.
Community Medical Clinic is excited to cheer on the Tigers all season long. Go Tigers from Community Medical Clinic.
Back here at the Cab for the eventful fourth quarter coming up, brought to us by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique. It's next to the bowling alley in Princeton. Beautiful furniture, Gibson Registry, boutique clothes and accessories. Stop in and see Pam. Cozy Living, everything a home should be. To inbound the ball will be Webster County. For the call, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. It's Aaron Harmon at the point, over to Murphy. Long three on the way from Murphy, no good. Ball loose on the floor. Joyner saves it into Whittington. Whittington will give it back up to Spikes. Spikes brings it across the timeline. Just underway here in the fourth. Spikes off a D-Man Thompson screen. Ball tapped away, loose, and out of bounds on Webster County. Spikes penetrated, drew the defense, tried to get it out to Viverette, but it was tipped and goes off of Webster. Spikes with the basketball on the inbound. Coach K calls the play from the sideline. Spikes, spin move, goes up, no good on the shot. Joyner with the rebound, back up, and drops. Isaiah Joyner.
A big two-pointer there.
Might be a clutch play of the game at this point, Bob, because Caldwell County needed that little bit of cushion. That coming with just over 7 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Now almost a steal by Viverette, gets a hand on the ball. Webster recovers. It's Harmon on the right wing, wants to drive, 12-footer, no good. Ball loose, Spikes picks it up. Caldwell County hustling back. Spikes in the lane, runner. Spikes back up with the rebound, no good. Joyner with the rebound for Caldwell County. Gets it out to Viverette. Back to Joyner in the corner. And a timeout called by Coach K. Madisonville Community College, timeout on the floor. It's a 1-minute timeout. Tigers by 4, back after this.
You can always expect great things at Planters Bank. When we say expect great things, what we're really saying is Planters Bank is here to provide the financial services you need. Planters Bank believes in the strength of our community and is a full-service financial institution. Our employees have a true passion for helping our neighbors, and it shows. See Jake Pepper and the rest of the Planters Bank staff at 208 North Jefferson. Planters Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Why support local?
Cost effective. Sometimes prices at local businesses are better because they don't have the overhead that larger stores may have, and they may be more willing to negotiate to meet your price needs.
The Edge Media Group urges you to support local every chance you get.
Give it your all this season, Tigers. Good luck from the Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center.
And we're back here at the Cavs. 6 minutes, 41 seconds to play in the game. Caldwell County will have possession of the ball underneath their home basket. Then for the call, Tiger sportscaster Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. It's going to be Carter Whittington to put it in play. Caldwell County's going to spread the offense on the baseline. Gets it in. D-Man Thompson strong off the glass and in. 6-point margin now as Webster County at one time took a 1-point lead. It is Baker back into the ball game, over to Nelson. Nelson to Murphy. Murphy looks to drive, goes into the lane, pull up from 8 feet, no good. Webster battling each other for the rebound. Ball loose on the floor. Spikes with it, back underneath. It goes, but picked off by number 10, Stark Scott. He goes up, but is fouled by Joyner, and Joyner did a good job on that one. Go ahead and make sure he didn't get the points on it. Going to make Stark Scott earn this one at the line. Only the second foul on Isaiah Joyner.
Yes.
So Joyner with some big minutes here in this fourth quarter for Caldwell County. Free throw, no good. I wouldn't believe Stark Scott would shoot a high percentage at the line with that stance, almost sideways. That one does go. It makes 1 out of 2, and the Tigers up by 5. Spikes, inbounds it to Thompson, gets it right back. Jabrion will bring it up court. Webster County brings a couple of defenders into the backcourt, bumped by Murphy.
What happened last time, which they didn't call, which led to
the technical
semi-controversy, yes. Two
You're
fouls
absolutely
on.
right, Bob. Only 5 on Webster. Across court it goes to Joyner.
And he's
Joyner.
hacked.
He is slapped right in the chest with no call. Carter Whittington gets it back down to Joyner. Joyner dribbles in traffic, goes up, no good on the shot, but it's a 2-shot foul. And Isaiah's going to have a couple of Goodwin Insurance free throws.
And I think they're going to get Aaron Harmon. And they do, his second.
16 foul on Webster County, so Caldwell County shooting 2 here on the 2-shot foul. First one good, but they will also shoot fouls the rest of the way. And we still have a long time to go in this one, almost 6 minutes to play. Joyner with another Goodwin Insurance free throw coming up. This one up and good. Big minutes, Isaiah Joyner here in the fourth quarter. Caldwell County 46-39 as they pull this one back out to 7, led by as many as 13 in the second quarter. Murphy gets it over to Harmon. Harmon pulls up at the free throw line underneath, tried to go to Nelson, knocked out of bounds on a good defensive play by Carter Whittington. It's going to be Webster basketball out of bounds underneath their own basket. 5:35 to go in the ball game. Nelson to put it in play. He gets it out to Duncan. Duncan to Baker. Back over to Murphy. Murphy slides. He's going to pull it back out. Murphy drives to the hole, up and left-hander off the glass and in. Jabrion Spikes now to bring it up for Caldwell County with a 5-point lead. Picked up at midcourt by Nelson and Duncan. In it goes to D-Man Thompson. Thompson into the corner. Joyner, 3. No good. Murphy with the rebound for Caldwell County. Wide open 3 look for Isaiah Joyner. Just couldn't convert. Now it's a 3 on the way by Baker, no good. Spikes with the rebound for Caldwell County. Tigers with numbers back. Spikes dribbles in, kicks it over to Viverette. Vibrett didn't like how it looked. He's going to bring it back out to Whittington. Carter Whittington over to Thompson. Coach K calling the play from the sidelines. Going to have Caldwell County back it out. Thompson with the basketball, hands off to Whittington. Whittington muscles it in, tripped at the top of the key. Whittington hits the floor. Foul's going to be called on Aaron Harmon. And Whittington will step to the line for 1 and 1.
Carter's been there 4 times today and made 3. These, obviously, as they say, are big-time free throws right now.
First one up and no good. Nelson with the rebound for Webster County. Trojans up the court. Murphy takes it to the lane, up and in. Nobody stopped the basketball all the way to the hole. D-Man Thompson went up for the block but didn't want to commit the foul. Back down to 3 is the Tiger lead. Spikes comes across. They'll hedge Spikes out front, get it down to D-Man Thompson. Thompson in the lane, left-hander up and in over the front of the rim. Madisonville Community College timeout on the court. Tigers by 5, back in 30 seconds.
You'll find over 30 years experience to work for you at U-Ride in Princeton. They are hometown proud and ready to serve your vehicle needs from start to finish, and they do it all safely. You'll find variety and quality vehicles along with on-the-lot financing. And of course, you can always apply online at uridesales.com. Stop by or call for an appointment today with one of their friendly sales staff at U-Ride on the Marion Road in Princeton, 270-365-3018. Hometown proud. Go Tigers!
Gather Amin would like to wish the Tigers all the best of luck this year. Go Tigers.
Yeah, we're back here at the Cab. 4 minutes and 1 second remaining in regulation. Guess we ought to start using that term. Dennis, a 5-point lead for the Tigers.
And Caldwell County will break the huddle.
And inbounding the ball is Webster County, bringing the length of the floor for the call, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. It's going to be Nelson at the point. He's wanting to work off a Murphy screen out front. Nelson drives. Left side of the lane, up and in. Webster County converts what they called during the timeout. Back down to 3. 48-45. Spikes with the basketball for the Tigers. Into the corner. Xavier Bumpus. Little 2-3 zone look for Webster County right now. They're going to back up. Now match up in a man-to-man. Spikes in the lane, hangs, makes it, and one. Jabrion Spikes. Bob, how many times have we talked about the hang time of that young man? Just seems like he gets up and just levitates above everybody else, able to stay up, take the contact, and put it in.
He's very good at that.
Free throw is good. 51-45. Tigers back out by 6. Under 3.5 to go in this one. Baker out front to Nelson. Nelson guarded by Whittington. Nelson drives, kicks out to Harmon. Now it's Murphy at the top of the key, back to Harmon. Harmon drives, shot up and in, and the foul. D-Man Thompson called for the contact. Caldwell County having trouble fighting off the screens, getting down to stop that baseline drive.
D-Man's second foul of the day.
Aaron Harmon at the stripe for Webster County. Converts it back down to 3 with 3 minutes to go in a good game. It's Spikes at midcourt to Thompson. Thompson to Carter Whittington, back out to Thompson. Now Whittington in the right corner. He's going to dribble it out. Whittington brings it out front, resets the offense. Whittington wants to drive, goes off his foot, picked up by Baker. Outlet pass to Nelson. Nelson up, misses the little short jumper and commits the foul, little frustration foul. Braden Nelson as Xavier Bumpus with the rebound. He's going to get to go to the free throw line for 1 and 1.
That's 4 on Braden Nelson, getting close to getting disqualified.
Bumpus steps to the line. Caldwell County has Joyner, Bumpus, Thompson, Spikes, and Carter Whittington on the floor. And little discussion on who the foul was on, as they still have not posted that yet. Shot is up and no good. Ball loose, picked up by Murphy of Webster County. Trojans quickly back down the court. Murphy brings it right side. 2:25 left to play. Murphy, hand off to Baker. Baker working against Joyner, back to Murphy. Murphy drives, shot up and good. 1 point lead, 51-50. Tigers with that 1 point lead and the ball as we near 2 minutes to play in regulation. Spikes with the basketball, goes around Baker into the corner. Whittington pulls up his dribble, underneath it goes. Stolen away by Webster County. Tried to get Joyner underneath, ball knocked away. Now Murphy drives baseline up and in. And Webster County now with the 1 point lead as the Tigers have 1:45 on the clock. Spikes to the hole, up, and gets it to roll in. Soft touch. Tigers back out in front by 1. Nelson quickly back down. Reach-in foul called on Carter Whittington. And 2 fouls coming up for Nelson. Couple of free throws for Braden Nelson, and it's a pretty good free throw shooter. Also leads the team in scoring on the season.
Nelson's been there 4 times, made 2, and now makes 3.
Ties it up at 53 with 1:33 left in regulation. Game changed the complexion so much in that third quarter. This free throw off the back of the rim, no good. High for the rebound was Isaiah Joyner. Joyner with some very good minutes here in this second half. Caldwell County is going to walk it across with Spikes. Spikes guarded by Nelson. Coach K calls the play from the sideline. Spikes, spin move, shot up, no good. And it's Nelson with the board for Webster County. Madisonville Community College timeout called on the court by Webster County, tied at 53 with 1:07 left. Back in 1 minute.
Enjoy your favorite Mexican food at La Potosina Mexican Restaurant. They're open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m., offering up all your favorite authentic Mexican dishes for lunch and dinner. Now you pair your favorite meal with your favorite margarita. Enjoy dining in or call in for carryout. Call 270-365-3848 to place your order. They appreciate your business and are ready to serve you in a safe atmosphere. That's La Potosina Mexican Restaurant,
Princeton and Marion. Chick-fil-A of Hopkinsville wants to salute the outstanding achievements of our area student athlete. Each week, a student athlete will be chosen based on academics, athletics, and achievements. Watch for the Chick-fil-A AAA Young Person of the Week at yoursportsedge.com. Academics, athletics, and achievements. The Chick-fil-A AAA Young Person of the Week at yoursportsedge.com.
Good luck, Tigers. Have a great season. From Treasures Remembered.
We're back here at the Cab. 1 minute, 7 seconds to play in the game. Webster County with the ball. The score knotted at 53-53. And for the call, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Caldwell County is going to drop back in a half-court defense. It's going to be Trevor Baker bringing it up for Webster County as we go under 1 minute to play in regulation. Baker looking down low, wanted Nelson. Nelson guarded, nice front by Carter Whittington. Now it goes back out front to Baker. Weave up to Murphy, over to Harmon. Back over to Baker, to Murphy. Murphy drives the lane, up and in. 2 point lead for Webster County, 37 seconds for the Tigers. Spikes with the basketball. Spikes into the corner, it goes to Bumpus. Bumpus, a little 3 launch, no good. Ball loose on the floor, picked up by Nelson. Up court it goes. Webster shot up, no good. And Caldwell County with the rebound. Foul on the play as Bumpus hits the floor. Boy, Webster County missed an easy shot from that left side of the goal that almost could have sealed it for them. Caldwell County battled for the rebound with Thompson and with Bumpus. Third foul on Noah Duncan, and that's going to send Xavier Bumpus to the free throw line to try to tie this one up. with 19.6 seconds left in regulation.
Xavier just there a few seconds ago missed the front end.
This one good. Big Goodwin Insurance free throws here. Always contact Goodwin Insurance for a free quote. Madisonville Community College timeout on the court. It's a 30-second timeout. Back after this.
Happy New Year, Pennyrile Electric members. With each new year, it becomes even more important that Pennyrile Electric has your most up-to-date contact information on file. By updating your account information, you ensure that Pennyrile Electric can best communicate usage and outage information with you. Plus, if you update your information before February 28th, you'll automatically be eligible to win one of several great prizes. Do it today at precc.com or stop by and see us. Best wishes for an amazing year from Pennyrile Electric.
Good luck to all our Tiger athletes this season from the Armory Gun Shop. Go Tigers. Give it your all.
Back here at the cab, under 20 seconds to play. Xavier Bumpus at the line to shoot the bonus, having made his first shot. And for the call, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Big free throw coming up for Xavier. Caldwell County has Spikes and Thompson on the line. Second one up and good. Webster County with the basketball in a tied ball game. 15 seconds left. A little token backcourt pressure from Whittington on Nelson. Nelson, right corner, pulls it back to midcourt. Webster dribbling around, 5 seconds on the clock. Nelson still with the basketball, drives, kicks out Murphy over on the far side. Shot counts if it goes and does not. Good defense by Caldwell County to close out the last 18 seconds of the fourth quarter, and we're going to bonus basketball this afternoon at the Cab. After regulation, we're tied at 55. Back after this.
Life is filled with moments. Moments we share with those we love, worry about, and strive to protect the most. At Woodman Life, we provide life insurance and retirement products to help protect you and your family so that you can enjoy all the moments to come.
This is Josh Ray, your local Woodman Life agent. Come see us at 1009 West Main Street or give us a call at 365-6111.
Certain eligibility and age restrictions apply. Woodman of the World Life Insurance Society, Omaha, Nebraska.
Why support local?
You'll generally find that you'll experience much better customer service in smaller local businesses. Customer service is everything to them. This is what keeps their customers coming back for more.
The Edge Media Group urges you to support local every chance you get.
A new look and a new feel as the new high school sports season gets underway. Coverage of your favorite teams and players. Download the free, updated YourSportsEdge.com app now. High school sports coverage the way it's supposed to be. YourSportsEdge.com.
Hancock's Neighborhood Market would like to wish the Tigers all the best of luck this year.
And we're back here at the Cab. Caldwell County will be in the jump circle as the jump ball always starts in overtime. And for the call, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. It's going to be Dewey Riley back into the ball game for Caldwell County as Isaiah Joyner will take a seat. But Bob, both of those players have had big afternoons. Riley's been great on the boards, and Joyner had some clutch minutes in that second half especially. 4 minutes on the clock here in overtime, tied at 55. Ball up in the air, tipped and controlled by Caldwell County as Carter Whittington takes it. Caldwell County, of course, coming right to left here at the Cab in overtime. Joyner, Bumpus with the drive, shot up, and they're going to count it. Blocking foul underneath. So Xavier Bumpus with a chance for a three-point play. Bobby, you look at these games, the way it was called in that third quarter, you think you know what the call is going to be coming up, but you almost hold your breath as they make it. Free throw is good. Joyner's been big from the line his last 3 trips. 3-point margin now just underway here in the 4-minute overtime. Nelson to Murphy to Harmon. He'll try to tie it up. 3 and does. Bob, I'm not sure. I don't think we have a 3 on our side today.
We have not made a single 3 all day.
I haven't mentioned Little Caesars Pizza at all this game. Spikes splits the double team, gets it to Whittington in the corner. Whittington right back to Spikes with a great pass. It had to be just lightning quick to hit Spikes back on the return. Tigers back up by 2. Riley guarding Harmon. Now he switches off with Thompson. Over it goes on the far side. Nelson with the basketball. Brings it back to Duncan. Over to Baker. Baker cut off, could not drive. It's going to be Murphy with the 3, top of the key. Webster County lighting it up from outside here late in the ball game. Xavier Bumpus with the basketball, brings it across for Caldwell County. Tigers down by 1, 2.5 to go in overtime. Bumpus pulls up the dribble, gets it to Whittington. Whittington hands off to Spikes. 2:25 left to play. Back to Whittington, into the corner. D-Man Thompson for 3, good. No pressure at all, Bob, for D-Man Thompson as he steps to the corner and buries the Little Caesars 3 almost on cue.
Ice water.
Little Caesars Pizza, home of the 5:55, hot and ready. Bad pass, Webster County to nobody in particular. Goes out of bounds on the side. That'll get Isaiah Joyner up off the bench. Dewey Riley's going to come in and take a seat. Tigers the lead and the basketball with 2:03 to play. Here in the first overtime. In it comes to Spikes. Spikes guarded in the backcourt by Stark Scott. Spikes draws a lot of attention. Comes up, pass is picked off. But a foul on the play as Carter Whittington goes down hard. Foul is going to be,
I think he's just
on number 15, Noah Duncan.
He just fouled out.
Going to the line is going to be Carter Whittington.
But it's a 2-shot foul, so.
Yeah, both teams with 2 shots the rest of the way, however long it takes this afternoon from the Cab to finish this one. Caldwell County really missing the play of Colin Whittington this afternoon. Paired with some questionable officiating in that third quarter that I think both coaches would aim in. Free throw up and no good by Whittington. 1:54 left on the overtime clock, 63-61. Whittington tries to give Caldwell a 3-point lead. This one up and good. Tigers do not press in the backcourt. They're going to pick up at the half court. It's going to be Harmon on the right side. D-Man Thompson on him looking for the screen. Harmon instead drives right side, block by Joyner. And they're going to call a foul.
I think it was during the aftermath
of
the shot.
Isaiah Joyner picks up his third foul. 2 shots coming up for Aaron Harmon.
Harmon is 4 out of 5 from the stripe today.
First one is good. Checking into the ball game, number 10, Stark Scott. And suppose number 11, Luke Gerard, is going to go in for the shooter. 2-point ball game. 1 shot still coming up for Harmon. 1:42 left here in the first overtime. Second free throw is good. Gerard comes in. Harmon out for Webster County. Trojans with some backcourt pressure. Double team on Spikes. Caldwell gets it in to Spikes. Spikes has Bumpus in the backcourt. Tells him to go on up. Spikes lobs it in. D-Man Thompson goes up, has it knocked away. And a jump ball called underneath on the tie-up. Very quick jump ball calls.
Caldwell County's 7th turnover here in the second half to only 3 for Webster.
1-point Tiger lead, but it is Webster County with the basketball with 1:31 left. On the odd numbers here, we'll see how this one shakes out. Caldwell County is going to pick up at half court. Baker with the basketball for Webster County, picked up by Joyner. Over to Murphy, into the corner to Harmon. Harmon dribbles it back out. Over to Nelson, back to Baker, out to Harmon, thought about the 3, steps in, now it's Murphy driving baseline, runner, no good. That one's going to go out of bounds off the head of Murphy. 1:07 left to go in the first overtime, Madisonville Community College timeout on the court. Tigers by 1 in overtime. Back after this.
December 10th impacted our community in a way that we will never forget. Much was lost that night, some of which can never be replaced. In the days since, we have witnessed something that can never be taken away. The pride of our community, the resiliency of our people, and their resolve to rebuild. The road to recovery has begun. Farmers Bank wants to do our part to help those impacted by the storm. Let us walk you through the process with our Rebuild Construction Loan Special. Call us or apply online to get started. This is Jeff McDaniels, Farmers Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Bradley Furniture wishes all the Tigers good luck this season.
And we're back here at the Cab, 1 minute, 7 seconds to play. Close game, exciting nail-biting down to the finish, but Caldwell County in possession of the basketball, and for the call here is Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Caldwell County trying to claw its way to its 16th win out of their first 20. 64-63, 1:07 left to go in this overtime. Spikes with the basketball. He'll bring it up on the right side. Into the corner. Whittington had the open three, gives it up, back out to Spikes. Spikes, spin move into the lane, throws it up, and the foul on the floor. It's still going to be 2 shots either way, but they don't count the basket. Spikes tripped as he went into the lane. Foul is going to be called on number 10, Stark Scott, his third. 2 shots coming up for Jabrion Spikes. Of course, our free throws brought to you by Goodwin Insurance, your locally owned independent insurance agency capable of handling all of your insurance needs. First free throw off the front of the rim. Bob, that generally will point towards a little exhaustion as Spikes has not been out of the ball game very much today. Logged a lot of minutes, been up and down the court. He'll get a chance to stretch the lead out to 2. This one up off the front of the rim as well. Rebound comes down to Webster County. 48 seconds on the clock. Baker on the left side for the Trojans. Baker goes up to Nelson. Nelson now at the logo, guarded by Thompson. Nelson dribbles, looks right side. Ball stolen away. Carter Whittington. Whittington takes it to the hole, has it knocked away by Nelson. Good hands and anticipation by Carter Whittington. Tiger basketball with 30 seconds left and a 1-point lead. Whittington will inbound under his own basket. Whittington looks it over, wants to go to Spikes, gets it to him. Spikes comes back out front. Over to Bumpus. Bumpus spin move guarded by Baker. Bumpus spins into the lane, brings it back out. Over to Spikes, and a foul called as time was running down, 15 seconds on the clock. And that's going to send Xavier Bumpus to the free throw line. Not sure who they put the foul on there. A couple of Webster players knew time was running out, and Caldwell just about to dribble the game out. Foul is on 00. That is Trevor Baker. Free throw, good. Bumpus can make it a 3-point game. 15.3 seconds left in this one. Bumpus toes the line. Shot up. Off the front of the rim, no good. Ball loose. Tapped out of bounds off of Caldwell County. Webster County basketball. Madisonville Community College timeout on the court. It's a full timeout. Tigers by 2 with 13 seconds left. Back after this.
Are you struggling to afford health care or medications? Let Health First help you. Whether you are insured, uninsured, or underinsured, you will still be cared for at Health First Community Health Center. We offer financial and prescription assistance to all those that qualify, which is based on income and household size. Contact our office at 1-877-667-7017 for more information, or visit our website, healthfirstchc.net. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. At Health First, your health is our first concern.
As with many aspects of our lives, how we bank is changing. First Southern National Bank provides flexible digital banking solutions so you can easily manage your financial life from your mobile device or computer. It's easy to pay bills, transfer money, deposit checks, view statements, budget and track spending, access real-time activity, and so much more. We also offer person-to-person payments and support a wide variety of digital wallets. Find out more by visiting fsmb.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
1580, 103.3 WPKY. Princeton.
And we're back here at the Cavs. 13.6 seconds to play. Webster to inbound the ball for the call. Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Webster's Baker picks it up near midcourt. We'll see if Webster is going for something in a three-point range or two. It is Webster County driving into the lane. Harmon makes the shot. Quick timeout called by Coach K. Only 2.3 seconds remain on the clock as Harmon got loose, went down the lane, and able to just finger roll one over the front of the rim. Seemed like there should be a little time put back up on that clock, but I don't know if they're going to allow for that. 2.3 is what it had going into the timeout, and now they adjust it, Bob, to 4.5 seconds left on the clock for Caldwell County. That's a great break for Caldwell County as Coach K immediately called that foul as soon as it went over the rim, or called that a timeout, excuse me. So Coach K in the timeout now with 4.5 seconds to try to get a shot away for the Tigers. 65-65.
Plenty of time, Dennis. We just don't want to turn it over, and we certainly don't want to get trapped.
Webster County has put two players normally on the inbound on Jabrion Spikes. He's had to make a cool move and come back and get the ball. Most times that Caldwell County has taken the ball out. Webster County drawing up the defense in their huddle. Coach K has his guys off the bench on the other end.
Crunch time, as they say.
Joyner, Bumpus, Spikes, Thompson, Carter Whittington hit the floor for Caldwell County. Tigers will spread it out. Everybody in the backcourt. And Whittington gets the basketball, runs the baseline, gets it up to Bumpus. Ball loose on the floor. Murphy with it, runner in the lane. Nothing, and time expires. And we're going to another overtime, tied up at 65. Back after this.
KFC Princeton, offering their amazing fried chicken and all the fix-its. You can dine in or call your order for pickup inside or use their convenient drive-thru. Your local KFC is located on the Marion Road in Princeton. Whether you enjoy a quick lunch or take dinner home or maybe take something to a friend in need, they're always ready to help. They're also looking for team members at KFC. Ask about becoming a member of their team. KFC on the Marion Road, where they appreciate your support and they are Princeton strong.
Get into shape and feel good at Trilogy Performance Sports. Trilogy offers a wide range of family-friendly classes as well as personal training, yoga, gymnastics, sports training, cardio, and weightlifting. Trilogy has something for everyone. Trilogy now offers an app with online workouts, live classes, nutrition tracking, and more. Search Trilogy Performance Sports in your app store. Use sign-up code 1824. For app info and more, follow them on Facebook.
Back here at the Cav, 4 minutes to play for the second overtime that this game will see today. Again, the jump ball situation is in vogue.
This time it's going to be Joyner to jump for Caldwell County.
And for the call here in the second overtime. One of the few double overtime games we've been a part of, Dennis.
It's been a long time. Can't really think of the last one, to be honest, off the top of my head. Ball is up. And it is touched last by Webster County out of bounds. So the Tigers will get the first possession here in the second overtime, tied at 65. Only player to foul out so far that I know of, Bob, Noah Duncan, is out of the ball game for Webster County. Bumpus looks to put it in play, gets it in to Whittington in the backcourt. Whittington against Baker. Carter drives left side. Looking for somebody to get it to, over to Thompson. Thompson near midcourt, wants to drive into the corner. Joyner with a good catch on the pass. Joyner drives, has it knocked away, but fouled from behind. And that may be the last one on Nelson. Nelson got called for the push on Joyner, and that is Braden Nelson's 5th foul. So 2 players out now for Webster County. Going to the line for 2 is Isaiah Joyner. Free throw up, off the back of the rim, no good. Joyner a little bit strong on that one. Joyner gets set for his second Goodwin Insurance free throw. This one up and good. Tigers with a 1-point lead in the second overtime. Just 20 seconds gone. It's Baker out front, over to Murphy, to Harmon. Harmon back to Murphy. Murphy alone underneath, up and in off the glass. Webster County with their first overtime lead at 67-66. Bumpus up the court. He's battling number 5, Michalik. Xavier Bumpus off the glass and off the rim. Back up and in, though. Jabrion Spikes with the putback. Tigers by 1. 3 minutes to play in the second overtime. Baker to Murphy, over to Harmon. Harmon, spin move, goes up, no good. Joyner had the rebound knocked away, right into the hands, though, of Jabrion Spikes. Spikes with the basketball, spin move in the lane, and he gets called for steps. Checking into the ball game is going to be Blake Viverette. Xavier Bumpus is going to come out for Caldwell County. 1-point Tiger lead with 2:44 left in this overtime. Trevor Baker at the point. Caldwell County man-to-man defensively. It's Viverette on Baker. Into the corner. It goes to number 1, Harmon. Harmon loses the handle, picked up by Viverette. Spikes back the other way. Up to Thompson, no good on the shot. Over the back is going to be called on Joyner. Caldwell County with a good opportunity there, Bob, not only to use a little clock, but to increase that lead. Instead, Joyner picks up his 4th foul, and we'll go to the other end, putting number 4, Deshaun Murphy at the line for the Trojans. Murphy, first of his 2, up and strong off the back of the rim, no good. Bumpus in, and Viverette back out for Caldwell County. Murphy second, coming up. Ball in the air, this one good. Tied back up at 68. It's going to be Bumpus to bring it up court for Caldwell County. Spikes on the low right block. Bumpus, spin move in the lane, up and in. Nice touch off the glass. Farmers Bank shot for Xavier Bumpus. Tigers back up by 2. Caldwell County switching out front defensively. Now it's Whittington on Harmon. Harmon drives, reach in foul by Isaiah Joyner. Harmon got loose on the curl around the top of the key. Caldwell County has their first player fouled out of the ball game, and that is Isaiah Joyner. Caldwell County is going to take the allotted time to get in a substitute as a timeout here. Coach K is going to put Viverette back into the ball game. (70-68). Caldwell County with the lead. At the line is going to be Aaron Harmon.
It's been there 7 times and made 6.
First one, no good. Harmon gets the second. Both teams shooting 2 all the way through, however many overtimes it takes. This one up and good. Back to a 1-point ball game. Viverette gets it into Bumpus. Webster County is going to back up into the half-court defense. Spikes with a mismatch on his man. He's being guarded by Starks Scott. Bumpus with the basketball. Gives it up to Spikes. Spikes spins into the corner. Xavier Bumpus thought about the three. Pulls it back. Caldwell County will work the offense again. Bumpus drives. Back out. Over to Whittington. He had Viverette in the corner. Whittington pulls it back out. Now picks up his dribble over to Viverette on the side. Knocked out of bounds by Harmon. Stays Caldwell County basketball. Clock down to 1:16. Viverette will put it in play for the Tigers on the side. That one knocked out of bounds as well. 1 second ticks off the clock. This time Xavier Bumpus to put it in play for the Tigers. Looks to get it into the backcourt, and it is Whittington. Puts the ball in play over half court, guarded by Baker. Hand off to Bumpus. Bumpus to Viverette. Viverette to Spikes. Spikes has it stolen away by Baker. Baker pulls up for three. Good. 2-point lead, under a minute to go. Webster County 72, Caldwell 70. Xavier Bumpus at midcourt with the basketball on the right side. Bumpus off a D-man Thompson screen. Bumpus pulls it back out. Still dribbling, ball loose, picked up by Harmon, knocked out of bounds, and it's Webster County basketball. Maybe just a little too much dribbling by Bumpus on that play, Bob. Had a lot of pressure as he got the ball closer to the rim. 33 seconds. Backcourt it comes to Baker. Got away with a travel, and foul in the backcourt is going to be on Xavier Bumpus.
And Xavier is gone. He just fouled out.
.31 seconds exactly on the game clock. Second overtime. Webster County with a 2-point lead, and at the line, it is Trevor Baker.
And Baker's not been to the line tonight.
Englebright into the ball game for Caldwell County. Free throw good. 3-point lead. This is a big one, as a make here makes it a 2-possession ball game. Baker puts it up and good. Madisonville Community College timeout on the court. 31 seconds left in the second overtime. Webster by 4. Back after this.
At Caldwell Medical Center, our transitional care patients receive the same care as they would in a skilled nursing facility, including physical, occupational, respiratory, speech therapies, and more. Every situation is unique. We help our patients reach their personal goals for independent living, all delivered with the care and compassion our patients deserve. Right here, close to home. For more information, visit caldwellmedical.com.
Your local McDonald's wants you to know that they're ready to serve you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner in the drive-thru. They're offering curbside pickup service as well. To avoid the wait in the drive-thru, you can download the McDonald's app and try curbside pickup. They appreciate your patience and understanding during this time. We're all having to adjust. It's temporary, but in the meantime, enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at your local McDonald's.
And we're back here at the Cavs. 31 seconds to play in the game, and Webster County, having taken a 4-point lead, Caldwell County will inbound it, bring it the length of the floor for the call. Final 31 seconds. Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Caldwell County is going to put Spikes back to receive. Jabrion with the basketball. He's guarded by Stark Scott. Jabrion quickly to the hole, up. No good on the shot, but fouled from behind by Murphy. Still 23 seconds left in this overtime period. And Spikes at the line for Caldwell County. Still a lot of time left in this game. Free throw up and bounces out. Spikes has missed his last three, I think, Bob.
Mm-hmm.
This one up and good. Another Madisonville Community College timeout on the court. We'll send it away for 30 seconds and be right back. Tigers within 3.
Happy New Year, Penny Ryle Electric members. With each new year, it becomes even more important that Penny Ryle Electric has your most up-to-date contact information on file. By updating your account information, you ensure that Penny Ryle Electric can best communicate usage and outage information with you. Plus, if you update your information before February 28th, you'll automatically be eligible to win one of several great prizes. Do it today at precc.com or stop by and see us. Best wishes for an amazing year from Penny Ryle Electric.
Back here at the Cab, 23.1 seconds to play in the ball game. Caldwell County just having made one of 2 free throws to cut Webster County's 4-point lead down to 3. Webster will inbound it, bring it the length of the floor when time resumes. And for the call here, Tiger sportscaster Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. And Caldwell County will be able to go for the steal early, but you can't take too much time. You're going to have to go ahead and commit the foul. Caldwell County with full court pressure in the backcourt. Viverette on Baker. They get it into Baker, guarded by Englebright. Reach-in foul is going to be called on Spikes as they got it into the hands of Harmon. I just started to say, don't let Harmon touch the basketball. 18 seconds left in this one as Harmon will go to the line for Webster County.
And Harmon has been the line 10 times tonight and made 8.
Foul was on Spikes.
Pretty good percentage, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's really high at the high school level. Free throw up and in, taking it back to a 2-possession game. Harmon will get his second. Webster County is going to pull everybody back off the line. Harmon gets set for his second. This one up and no good. Spikes gets the rebound for Caldwell County. Comes up the court, pulls up for 3, shot up, no good, but Spikes will get 3 free throws as he's fouled by Stark Scott just on the left side of the arc. 12.4 seconds, Bob.
Now, if I'm a coach, I would be having a heart attack right about now, Dennis. Still a 4-point lead for Webster County, but
the last thing Webster County wanted, and you can see the frustration on the face of the coach. First free throw is good. Some strategy involved here. If he makes 2, Bob, do you miss the second one or the third one on purpose?
I think you make all 3 and then foul quickly.
Foul quickly. That's the 2 options as he makes them both. Makes this one, it's down to a 1-point ball game. Free throw up and no good. Rebound down to Murphy. Murphy quickly fouled by Caldwell County. Only a minute or a second and a half came off the clock. 10.7 seconds left.
Fouls on Jay Breon.
I think that is 5 if it's on.
No, they put it on D-Man
Thompson. At the stripe is going to be Deshaun Murphy.
Murphy's missed a few today. He's missed 4.
Free throw up and good. Big one here. He could ice it for Webster County if he makes it. 76-73. Free throw good. Spikes quickly with the ball back up. He's going to go for 3. No good on the 3. Ball loose on the floor. Baker comes up with it. And it's Webster County going to somehow come back and win this game. 77-73. After Caldwell County led by as many as 13 in the second quarter, but just an array of things went wrong in the third quarter, early in the third quarter for Caldwell County, and Webster County was able to come back. These 2 teams battled in the 2 overtimes, but it's the Trojans prevailing 77-73. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get underway with the Trilogy postgame report after this on WPKY.
Enjoy your favorite Mexican food at La Potosina Mexican Restaurant. They're open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m., offering up all your favorite authentic Mexican dishes for lunch and dinner. Now you pair your favorite meal with your favorite margarita. Enjoy dining in or call in for carryout. Call 270-365-3848 to place your order. They appreciate your business and are ready to serve you in a safe atmosphere. That's La Potosina Mexican Restaurant.
Princeton and Marion.
You'll find over 30 years experience to work for you at U-Ride in Princeton. They are hometown proud and ready to serve your vehicle needs from start to finish, and they do it all safely. You'll find variety and quality vehicles along with on-the-lot financing. And of course, you can always apply online at uridesales.com. Stop by or call for an appointment today with one of their friendly sales staff at U-Ride on the Marion Road in Princeton. 270-365-3018. Hometown proud. Go Tigers!
Fortner Gas Company has been serving the propane needs of Western Kentucky for 70 years. You'll find offices in Princeton and Cadiz. They're your local and family-owned propane supplier. Browse their website to discover the many services and products available. You can shop in person or online, and they can answer any and all questions in person or on the phone. If they're already your propane supplier, they say thank you. If they're not, they would love to be. Fortner Gas Company, a family tradition of service since 1951.
As with many aspects of our lives, how we bank is changing. First Southern National Bank provides flexible digital banking solutions so you can easily manage your financial life from your mobile device or computer. It's easy to pay bills, transfer money, deposit checks, view statements, budget and track spending, access real-time activity, and so much more. We also offer person-to-person payments and support a wide variety of digital wallets. Find out more by visiting fsmb.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you struggling to afford healthcare medications? Let Health First help you. Whether you are insured, uninsured, or underinsured, you will still be cared for at Health First Community Health Center. We offer financial and prescription assistance to all those that qualify, which is based on income and household size. Contact our office at 1-877-667-7017 for more information, or visit our website, healthfirstchc.net. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. At Health First, your health is our first concern.
As a community-owned enterprise, the Princeton Electric Plant Board provides services to the people in the Princeton area. One of the services they provide is to make sure the lights are on over our fields and courts for our Caldwell County Tigers. From everyone at the Princeton Electric Plant Board, good luck to all the Caldwell County Tigers and hopes for a safe season. And a big electric roar to their Tigers, Preston Burrell, Addie Vincent, and Lily Horde.
With YourSportsEdge.com, you get more coverage of your favorite teams, athletes, and sports.
Lets me know the student as a whole person.
With no page limits or subscription fees ever.
It means exposure for the local high school athlete.
A new look and a new feel, no matter where you are.
Even if I'm out of town, I have it on my phone.
It's always available right at your fingertips.
Round-the-clock coverage of local athletes.
High school sports coverage the way it's supposed to be.
I love what they did with the website.
Download the free app now. YourSportsEdge.com.
Black Patch Grill says, "Go Tigers. Good luck this season."
Welcome everybody in to the Trilogy post-game report. Get into shape and feel good at Trilogy Performance Sports. Trilogy is a family-friendly environment that offers a wide range of classes to help you reach all of your fitness and well-being goals. Heartbreaking loss for Caldwell County today here at the Cab in double overtime to Webster County, 77-73. Tigers led by as many as 13 points in the second quarter, even without the services today of Colin Whittington, who is such a great player on defense for Caldwell County, one of the probably two best defensive players, out today with a sprained ankle, likely out, I would say again on Monday night, Bob, against Madisonville over there in the first of two meetings next week with Madisonville. That hurt Caldwell County some. Some calls in that third quarter that were questionable for both sides. We'll have to say it wasn't just one-sided, all in favor of Webster County. They got some that they did not agree with and looked iffy at times as well. But a big technical foul on Jabrion Spikes in the corner in that quarter was kind of a turning point as the momentum swung to Webster County. The two teams battled all the way through two overtime periods, and it was Webster County prevailing here 77-73. Bob Hayes totaling up the stats from the ball game. We will be on the air again on Monday night. I want to remind you, a big district matchup, 2 of them, in fact, next week with Madisonville Maroons. The first one on the road on Monday night. That's a 7:30 tip-off. We'll be on the air around 7 o'clock on Monday night. Then we'll do it again here at the Cab on Friday night. So big week coming up for the Tigers, but it's going to be a heartbreaking loss here this afternoon for Caldwell County, 77-73 going down to Webster County. Time now for the stats of the ball game, brought to you by Ackridge Farm Supply Ace Hardware, a 4th-generation family business. Ackridge has been providing high-quality goods and services to Western Kentucky farmers and homeowners since 1933. Ackridge now has stores in Fredonia and Eddyville to serve all of your needs. And for today's stats, here's Bob Hayes.
Thank you, Dennis. Score at the end of the first half of play today was 29-21 in favor of the Tigers. In the third quarter, Webster County begins their comeback by outscoring the Tigers by 6, scoring 17 points to Caldwell's 11. Caldwell led at the end of 3 periods of play, 40-38. In the fourth quarter, that 2-point lead evaporated as both teams battled to overtime. Caldwell County being outscored in that fourth quarter by 2 points, 17-15. The score at the end of regulation was 55-all. First overtime, both teams went for 10 points. At the end of the first overtime, the score was 65-65. And in the second overtime, Webster County outscores the Tigers by 4 points to win here today, 77-73. For the Tigers, led today by Jay Breon Spikes with 21 points, 13 points for D-Man Thompson, 10 points for Xavier Bumpus, 8 points for Carter Whittington, 5 points for Isaiah Joyner, 4 points for Dewey Riley, 2 points for Blake Vivret, total of 73 points for the Tigers. The Tigers committing 16 turnovers today to Webster County's 8. That was a big difference in the game. Webster County also shooting, both teams shot pretty well from the free throw. Webster was 22 out of 32, Caldwell County 20 out of 31. And rebounding, some big rebounding efforts tonight here by Jay Breon Spikes of 14 and Dewey Riley of 14. But in the end, it was just the inability to, probably not that we want looking for excuses, Dennis, but at the same time not having Colin in there for his normal whatever he gets done on the court. We didn't have that today.
Yeah, it was tough, especially down the stretch. The bench got a little bit thin for Caldwell County, but that spark that Whittington usually provides defensively was obviously missing today. Caldwell County still battled, and it was a tough night coming back from a hard game against Hopkins Central last night, so I'm sure fatigue started to set in a little bit. You could see that on the free throw shooting late in the ball game as the ball was hitting the front part of the rim on 2 or 3 different occasions for the Tigers. But still a good effort by both squads. You like to leave it out on the floor, and I think both teams did today. But Webster County just got the better of it, 77-73. Not sure if Coach K will be able to come up. Sure, talking to his players a little bit after that ball game, and some frustrations on a number of different things in that one. The turnovers, the absence of Whittington, the fouls that were or were not. That'll be up to those calling the game this afternoon. But a lot of things went into a tough loss for the Tigers as they dropped to 15-5. Still a 750 ball through your first 20 games. Nothing to sneeze at here as we get to the latter part of January.
No, and I think, I just think we were a trifle bit flat today, Dennis. And I guess when you lose, you kind of start looking at, how revved up, amped up were we today. I thought we certainly played with a lot of energy, but we just didn't seem to have any rhythm, if you will. I mean, they were almost doubling Jay Breon every time he touched the ball coming down the middle, and we just didn't. We only hit 1 3 all day, and that was by D-Man in the first overtime, which really helped out immensely. But whereas Webster hit 6, 8. They hit 9 threes today.
9 threes to our 1 was very big in that. We're going to be joined in just a second here on the Trilogy post-game report by Coach K, as he'll take the seat next to Bob and get the headphones set up here as the Tigers drop one, a tough one in double overtime this afternoon to Webster County, 77-73. Coach, thanks for coming up. I know it's a hard one to come up after 2 overtime loss against Webster County when this one seemed like it was going your way pretty good in the second quarter, ahead by 13 at one point.
Yeah, our guys played hard. Double overtime game, especially on the back of, and they played a tough game last night at Madisonville, and just a lot of basketball in a matter of a few hours. I thought our guys played hard. Some shots didn't fall, not just behind the arc, but free throws and some layups that we normally make. We just didn't. They didn't fall for us, but it can't fault effort. It's just one of those things where you play hard, you do everything right, and then as a coach, I'm thinking about 30 things I could go back and I would have done differently. That change a couple of possessions, but at the end of the day, proud of the guys and the way they hard. Not proud of the loss, and they weren't either. I told them that, but we can still draw some positive and also some things we got to work on from this loss.
Coach, it was a game where Caldwell County saw some great rebounding today, especially early on. You had 2 players with 14 boards, Jabrion Spikes and Dewey Riley, both awesome on the boards today.
Absolutely. They did a great job. We got a lot of those rebounds early when we needed them. And then, they started making some of those shots, and it creates less rebounds. But, props to Coach Hale. They did a lot of good things. And, defensively, first half, you held them to 21 points. Couldn't ask for anything more out of that. In the second half, like I said, I think our legs got us a little bit, and we just we struggled a little bit to defend the paint. And when you do that, it's tough to win.
Coach, you had one thing that made that bench a little bit shorter today, the absence of Colin Whittington. Talk to us a little bit about his absence and what it meant today.
Yeah, Colin's a little banged up. Not sure exactly how long he's going to be out. But, we had a lot of guys that stepped up off the bench and gave us some good things. We got some more minutes for a lot of guys. Colin usually plays anywhere from 28 to 30 minutes a game, and when you're trying to replace that for a night, especially after a night like last night,
right.
it makes you go 1 or 2, maybe even 3 deeper in the bench. And we didn't. Webster's lineup is a predominantly guard lineup, and our bigs did pretty well when they were in the game, but it kind of forces your hand a little bit when they're having a guard out on the perimeter a lot. And I thought we handled it well. We just couple plays here and there, and it's a different outcome.
Well, and the other thing I thought at times, Coach, where we might have been a little tentative in not taking a wide open shot that we had, and I think some of that maybe comes back from the standpoint of, if I shoot it, I might miss it, and that's not good for us.
No, it's not at all.
And I don't know. I think that's human. And that may have been what they were trying not to do, is to continue to run the offense. But I thought we had some looks today that we didn't take advantage of.
Oh, I agree. We had some shots that it's almost like we passed up a good shot to get a bad shot. And you can't do that against quality teams, and it burns a little bit. But at the end of the day, you're looking at, a 2-possession game, and really you could say it's a 1-possession game because we were in double overtime. We had our chances. The ball didn't fall our way tonight, but it wasn't because of effort. It wasn't because our guys didn't play hard. And, things like this happen. And we've said this so many times about games we've lost and games we've won in the locker room. At the end of the day, it's one game. And you got to learn from it, the good and the bad, and you got to move forward and prepare for the next one.
And obviously we can't we can't dwell on this too long, because we got a big district game coming up Monday night in Madisonville, and obviously the guys are going to have to get over this one pretty quickly.
Absolutely. We got another big game, big week coming up. It's to be honest, it's terrible scheduling on my part, but Madisonville on the road, then Marshall on the road, then Madisonville at home, and then Lyon at home. But this time of year, every coach knows that your players, they'd rather play than practice, and so we're going to have to get better through those games and then go forward from there.
Coach, just to verify the 2 games with Madisonville next week for our listeners, the first game is district game, but the second game is actually the tiebreaker that seeds the district. Am I correct on that?
That's the way it falls, yes.
So a big week, like you said, for your guys, and a lot of emotion coming up. Anytime Lyon County and Caldwell County get together, you look at the end of the week, and everybody's going to be exhausted, but everybody will be so amped up to play each other that night that it's going to be a wild night here at the Cab on Saturday.
Absolutely. It's going to be Saturday's actually at Lyon County. We played them here during the tournament.
That's right.
It's going to be a wild week. I think our guys are ready for it, though. I think they'll reset mentally, get a good night's rest tonight, playing an early game. I'm sure all these guys are going to go home, be in bed by 6 o'clock. I'm sure that's the way it's going to go.
That's how it works for high school.
That's how it works.
That's how Bob and I did back in the day, so I'm sure.
So,
I stayed up to 7, Dennis.
Okay. Hopefully they get some rest and get some hydration going on, and next week's a big week.
Well, Coach, thanks for joining us here on the Trilogy postgame report. We appreciate it. Caldwell County drops this one 77-73. We'll take 1 minute break and be back on the Trilogy postgame report.
Are you ready for a new adventure? Christian Care Communities. It's much more than a safe group of buildings for adults age 62 and older. It's about fellowship with others. At Christian Care Communities, our people are our most precious resource.